What is up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I am Brayathorn. Let me check that transition again. Hold on. Oh yeah, I like that. That's good. Oh yeah, we like that. That's good. Yeah, we're here. We're streaming. I'm still in the same state that I was last time, but thankfully, I should be getting my my treatment tomorrow, so that'll be good. I also have been hard at work. I guess it is. Yeah, it's work. It is. I've been hard at work getting caught up on the Pokédex, getting everything entered in, all that good stuff. So that'll be good. I'm nearly done. Those gem packs are hard to parse. Like, what's the most valuable out of it? It's like there's four or five different. No, there's like 6 different rarities for every card. It's crazy. Okay, you gotta trust me on this. All right, just trust me on this. But what's going on, Steve? How you doing? Empire of Noise, welcome. What's crack-a-lacking with you? Started easy couple weeks now. You're an hour earlier till the end of the month when our clocks go forward too. There was a time change? I don't even. Everything's been a blur, so maybe it's for the best, because losing an hour not easy, but hey, is what it is. Exiled Wolf, welcome. Natty, welcome. How you doing? Bone Shock, what's up? Hey Patrick, I thought of something funnier than 24. Thank you for the 25 stream streak. Shanala Servers, welcome. How's it going? Excuse me. I need to, like, yeah. Good old caffeine. Yes, Shanala, a classic stream streaker. It's true. It is true. Check this thing out. Hey, camera, figure it out, buddy. Okay, well, we're doing this. We're doing it. Great. Well, that's great. There we go. We got it. Anyways, yes, I got this Deoxys VMAX and V-Star collection, battle box rather. Deoxys, a Pokemon that I do not yet have in my Pokédex, and guess what? These promo cards count, including this very sick promo Deoxys V-Star that's going to be sitting pretty in that Pokédex. We have our final Ascended Heroes ETB. That would be my 5th one that I've opened. But to finish out that video, we're going to be comparing it to Mega Dream EX. It's not an exact comparison because this has 9 packs, this has 10, but I basically want to see if it's still worth getting these Mega Dream EX 10-pack high-class boxes since the English Ascended Heroes has launched, and I maintain that it is. Buck Enthusiast, welcome. What is up? How's it going? Steve, it sucks. Come October, you're an hour later till we reverse our clock weeks after again. Why not just do it at the same time? Not Jaspers, what's going on? Rurutu, I was not trying to blind you, but sorry. Not gonna lie to you for a second. I thought that was Scizor, and I was gonna get so incredibly jealous. I don't even know if do I have Scizor? I think I do. I do. I have a hollow rare Scizor. I mean, look, it comes down to it. I have 837 out of 1,025 Pokemon. We're really moving along here. But the thing is, since I've gotten to that point, it is moving at a crawl. Let's see how this is looking. Yeah, that's good. Okay. At least you have the guaranteed hits in Mega Dreams. Yeah, I like that. I do like that. Yeah. Out of all the Pokemon I've had in my teams in the games, Ruby, the Heracross, and Sapphire, the Scizor are the mainstays that I catch every time I can, and I was about to flip my lid. Sapphire, the Heracross, Ruby, the Scizor. I'm colorblind. I'm not. Okay. All right. Fun fact: the first shiny I ever caught was a Scyther. And Scyther's shiny is like barely. It just has like a different color for some of the like 3 of the parts of it like that are small on it. Shiny Scizor though looks awesome. I mean, it makes sense. You're at the other end of the bell curve. You're catching all the Pokemon that are easier to catch. The most difficult ones are the ones that remain. Yeah, the thing is, from the sets that I've been opening, though, Natty, a couple generations have been ill-represented. And I'm pretty sure if we go to the master list, you can kind of see it. So let's take a peek here. So this is the master list. This is where basically when I make changes in the... I think I have this correct. Because I've been entering things in the alphabetized tabs here. When I make changes there, it moves over here. And if we, for some reason, I cannot for the life of me get a Kakuna or a Beedrill. It's driving me out of my mind because that's the first page of the Pokédex. Oh, this camera sucks. Hold on. There we go. That's the first page, and there's these two glaring absences there, because most of the rest of 151 is like, well, Machoke, Tentacruel, missing that Hitmonchan. I can actually count this out. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing 8 out of Gen 1. But no, I caught that, Natty. Thank you. I mean, yeah. But if we keep going, though, we'll start to see in some generations there's more that I'm missing. What is this? Gen 3, Gen 4. But hey, there's Deoxys. And Deoxys I'm about to get tonight. But yeah, no Turtwig, Grotle, or Torterra. I just recently caught Chimchar, Monferno, and Infernape. And then we see these big chunks that are missing here. I don't have a Vespiquen. Do y'all say Vespiquen or Vespiqueen? Because it's not 2 E's. It's I don't know. I don't have an Arceus. I'm sure there's like a collection box I can get that'll have a rad Arceus card in it. This box is like, it's not cheap at $80, but I'm pretty sure these packs that are in it, there's like four booster packs in it. I'm pretty sure they're like not common booster packs. So we'll see what we get in there. Yeah, let's see. Let's keep looking. I have like all of Gen 5 because of Black Bolt and White Flare. I'm missing a lot, as you can imagine, of Sun and Moon, because Sun and Moon packs are so expensive. So expensive. So Gen 6 through 8, 6 and 7, I think, are what I'm missing the most of. That's if it's not the meme. We don't do that meme here. No, 6 through 8, actually. Yeah, I'm missing. I need more Sword and Shield. More X and Y, Sun and Moon, and Sword and Shield. Wait, I know I have Iron Hands. Hold on. Is this not updating? No, I don't have Iron. I know I got an Iron Hands. I must have missed putting it in there. Have I not gotten to it yet? Or did I just miss putting it in there? It's possible. It's possible. I know I've gotten an Iron Hands future card. I must have. I don't know. I'm not, there is the human element here. Okay. Yo, Nintendo Bricks, how's it going? Testing Twitch on this PS4 that I got for a steal. Nice. How you been? Welcome. I think I say Quen. Yeah, it's just one E. Yep. I know I've gotten an Iron Hands. What? I'll have to figure that out after. Yeah, there's some of these that I'm probably missing. That I have, but I didn't put in. Did I not get an Incineroar at any time? I guess not. That is Sun and Moon. What you gonna do? %100% of changes to the alphabetized list gets reflected in full master list, so your tote's fine. Right on. So the way we're gonna be finishing off the 3 ETBs video is to compare Ascended Heroes to Mega Dreams EX, and we know the hits are going to be better here. The thing is, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Oh yeah, Nintendo. If you haven't been around in a while, I've added Pokemon to the content. Basically, it's PCs and Pokemon. So, yeah. Hope you've been well though. You did get an Incineroar, I think. You just haven't updated it yet. I don't remember when I got the Incineroar, though. I just went through a lot of Pokemon cards here. Like, I am, if we look here at the updates, I'm getting to the last stream that I did, the previous stream. Or is it not the previous stream? When was the last time I streamed? Yeah, the 5th. So, yeah. Went to my card shop Friday looking for a Nihil Zero booster box. All I had was a couple singles, so I grabbed them and pulled a Mega Starmie EX. Nice! I still haven't pulled that. I still have some Nihil Zero, though, don't I? I do. I have a bunch of it. We will, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I hope I get more pretty soon, but we'll see. I mean, I know I have some stuff on the way still, other than what I got. Like, I've got Ninja Spinner on the way. Not on the way. Like, that's not going to ship until the 16th. Ninja Spinner, by the way, is the latest. Like, in the same way that Phantasmal Flames is Inferno X, Ninja Spinner is going to be the set that's after Perfect Order. Nihil Zero is Perfect Order, going to be Perfect Order, yada yada. It's all that. Mega Dreams is Ascended Heroes, yada yada. Where'd you order it from? Case Collectibles. Either that or it's just those cards that you showed that you collected years ago. It is those. It is. It is. Hold on. Wait, where did I put the other ones? This isn't all of them. This is just the items and the energies. What the heck? Oh, well, I'll find those. Anyways, so we're probably going to do the Deoxys thing first. But yeah, as you can see, I'm still stuck on Gem Pack Volume 2 and Volume 3. Like, those are really hard to figure out. Gem Pack Volume 2, not so much. That's just purely evolutions. That is all it is. And I'm already pretty good on those. Volume 3, though, is tough because, I don't know. You'll have, like... Oh, the stamped one is more valuable than the Master Ball one. And then, oh, the rotary is more valuable than the Pokeball one or whatever. It's just really, really crazy. But that Fuecoco, though. That was a really good card. Oh, no, it wasn't Fuecoco. That's what I got from Volume 1. It's the Cubone. Cubone is what I got from Volume 3, which is like the second most valuable card from that set, which is awesome. Oh boy, this hobby's crazy. I opened a tin one time and got an EX card, but it wasn't worth much. Yeah, EXs are pretty common, but needed for playing the game. How do you display your cards? I have them in my main ones I have in a binder. I'm building the Pokedex. I have a totally fun idea. Give me 15 minutes and I'll have an update to the master list. Okay. Empire and Steve, I just let y'all have your conversation. They're talking about I don't know, UK stuff. Which illustration rare do I have of Delibird? I know which one. This one. Get the link. Copy the link. There we go. Now, which illustration rare do I have of Doug Trio? I know the one. That is Destined Rivals. This one right here. Or Ascended Heroes. It's Ascended Heroes? Did I get it from Ascended Heroes or Destined Rivals? I thought it was Destined Rivals. No. It is not from Destined Rivals. I was incorrect. It is from... Huh. Oh, well. I really like the Alolan Doug Trio from Surging Sparks, though. That's such a good one. It is such a good one. I thought it was Destined Rivals because it's Team Rocket's Doug Trio. Okay? Like, that makes sense to me. No, I did not mean to do that. There we go. I've got a lot of D's. Got a lot of D's. Which mega attack rare is it? It is this one. Pretty dope card. Oh, yeah, no, that one is sick. What's up, Evor3? How's it going? I thought it was a reprint from Destined Rivals, but when I looked up Doug Trio Destined Rivals, nothing came up. That's crazy. Chatting about 90s bands from Manchester. Really good ones, though. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Well, I mean, talking about Pink Floyd. I saw that. Let's see how we look here. Gonna have to, okay. Gonna have to leave chat off there. Pulled my first Charizard card today on a pack from the vending machine. Nice. I did look for the vending machines. There's none around me. Twitch's bitrate is not making this any better. I can only imagine. Yeah. I stream in 4K because I record in 4K. I need my overlay to be in 4K. All of that. My setup, rather. It just, yeah. Twitch's bitrate sucks. Onward. Hey, how's it going? Everything going okay over there? It's a pretty spooky time to be over in Jordan, man. I hope everything's been okay. Been doing my best not to bug you while you're dealing with stuff over there. I'm glad to hear you've been safe. Yeah. What's the plan today? The plan is opening this thing. And also finishing off the Ascended Heroes Onward. Just so you know, I had pre-ordered 3 Ascended Heroes ETBs. I was like, you know what? That's a full video. That's a full video's worth. But I've done it like in 3 parts. We have the 3rd one here, but in the final part, I'm comparing it to Mega Dreams. So, but we can also do shorts from it. So, yeah. I know, absolutely. I've been off of my chronic fatigue syndrome medication for about a week and a half now, though. Haven't really been able to do anything. Barely been able to go live, but I've been doing it. Thank you, caffeine. I really got an ad as you started explaining. Well, we're looking at the forum, of course, and see if there's anybody we can help out. But also, we are going to be ripping some packs. We got some stuff. I'm honestly surprised on where I mean, I figured it would be the last thing on your mind, but I mean, I know you're dedicated, so I appreciate you. What's up, Dan? How's it going? Welcome. of course, as expected, no forms filled out. Nobody looking for help on a PC. Everyone has thus far, given up on getting a PC as far as I can tell. I still think I need to make a PC Gateway video. The one that I made in December that I tried to bring back and tried to like finish off, it's just too out of date to really be valid at this point. I just need to redo that whole thing about like, hey, stuff sucks right now. Yes, you can buy a PC. Expect to add a certain percentage to your budget to try and get the performance you were expecting or lower your expectations. And then we look at some PCs. Yo, by the way, you look like you lost some weight. Thank you. Appreciate it. That would be great, actually. Dan, what'd you swap to? Didn't you just swap to an X50? Speaking of Pokemon, Game Boy Advance came in the mail, and now I can play with genuine experience. Hopefully it doesn't break on me, as all tech does. That sounds like a bad time. No, best of luck to you on that. You better knock on wood right now. Man, where did I put those cards from that previous... I'll have to figure that out. I put them somewhere safe. I know that. Speaking of safe, check this out. I got this. I got a couple of these, actually. Swap to another X50. Couldn't resist the Astral Orange. It is your favorite color. Yeah. Well, it's okay to have an opinion on colors. That's fine. I know you. I remember you had the orange D frame, right? Height just has the colors, man. They got really good colors. Between them and Thermaltake, I can't decide who has the better colors for cases. Excuse me, but this is a top loader container. Now these top loaders are all empty. Okay, don't get too excited. Here, let's switch over to this view. There we go. That looks a little bit better. So yeah, I wanted something that could hold them really well. And, like this thing is what I had before. Let me see. Where did I put it? I had... Stupid camera. There we go. This is what I had before. And sure, it was fine. But I was running out of space in here. Plus, I didn't have a way to divide them up. Because I have basically two categories. Yeah, I like that it's transparent too, because like right on the front, I've got good old Zekrom right there. So there's two categories for these, right? Of course, there's Pokemon. I can zoom in for this. Come on. So there's going to be Pokemon where either I can't figure out what to do with it because it's kind of too valuable for the Pokedex, or I can't decide whether I want to have this Psyduck, Misty Psyduck, or if I want to have the Ascended Hero Psyduck in there that I have right now. Where I have multiples, like I've got the Yanma, the Mian Shao, the Mr. Mime, the Tornadus promo, the Zamazenta, where I got like 4 of these out of celebrations. Another duplicate, a duplicate promo. This promo, which I have the one I pulled in the Pokedex instead, because that feels a little bit better than having the one that I got as a promo. This Meowth that I've gotten 3 of now, but none of those 3 are better than the Chinese exclusive one that I got out of Gem Pack Volume 3. And it just goes on, right? Where I just happen to have better cards in the Pokedex. Like that's what a lot of these are. I got the Fan Rotom illustration rare instead. I've got the Oricorio promo card full art, the Shinji Kondo one instead in the Pokedex. I have the Mega Sharpedo EX SIR in the Pokedex instead. I've got 2 of these Curums, 2 of these Miss Mages, and apparently, I didn't realize this, 2 of these Weezing. I didn't realize that when I pulled it. But that's what voiceover is for. There's certain things where it's like, I'm going to need to do voiceover for some of these and be like, we've already got one of those, but sure, you know? But then there's the trainer cards, like supporter cards, item cards. I got 3 of these Dawns from Phantasmal Flames, which it would be super dope to actually use these in the TCG. And I got, you know, N's supplement. This Judge that I got from, I think it was, yeah, that's Destined Rivals from that booster box. Just a bunch of these. I really like this Lana's Aid. That's such a good one. The double of Friends in Paldea, Jamming Tower, Ace Roller's Mischief, couple air balloons. Like these cards, these are really, really nice. And some of them are actually somewhat valuable, but like I don't have a binder for this stuff, you know? Anyways, as I go on, I'll eventually start to divide up things like, okay, this is going to be SIRs, this is going to be ultra rares, and then in the trainer cards, I'll be like, these are item cards, these are trainer cards, you know. Master Release has received update version 1.2 changelog, added something to the total page. You check it out whenever. Sure. Oh, that's awesome. Are you kidding? This is exactly what I needed. I absolutely needed this. Yes. So I need a lot of Gen 3. So yeah, I need like 40 cards for 40 Pokemon for Gen 3. 30 for Gen 4. Only 4 cards for Gen 5. I was wrong. I only need 4 more for Gen 5. Gen 6 was tiny. Wow. Out of all of these, it looks like I need the most out of Gen 7. Yeah, Gen 7's where I need them. I'm missing the most. Whatever. Don't correct me, please. I'm not good at math. But yeah, thank you for the update. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Exactly what I needed. This is awesome too. This shows how many of each different type we have. Believe it or not, we've only gotten 4 SIRs. That's how rare special illustration rares are. 4. So yeah. That's why those are the most valuable ones usually. Z-Man's Car, how's it going? Welcome, by the way, if I missed that. That's my bad. Just ordered a box of Ninja Spinner. Also, the store was doing a wedding raffle for a complete Japanese base set. So trying my luck there too. That'd be amazing. Yeah. Was that from... I always forget if it's Kells or K's Collectibles, but that's a great site. But yeah, I ordered it. This camera's gonna drive me out of my mind. I swear. I swear. There we go. Yeah, I am. I don't know. I'm excited. We're really making a lot of. Okay, don't tell me you did what. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so this is what's missing here. I was right though. Gen 7 is where I'm missing the most. 42 out of Gen 7. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. You saw me struggling. Wow, what a big surprise. I'm missing the most cards from Sun and Moon. Hey, I was right about that. I said that earlier. Steve, it's totally fine. I'm never against people in chat having a conversation with each other. And not me. It's fine. I'm not, yeah. I'm not that eager. Like, this is a place to hang out. That's how it should be. Saw you counting and just went, I could make this count. Yes, thank you. This is why I like computers, because I don't like doing math myself and computers do it for you. Of course, it also updates automatically because you're awesome. Thank you. Yeah, that's for the best. So let's do let's so if basically I want to also be able to use this for content. So I'm going to start it off by saying, like, hey, I need Deoxys. So wait, how does this actually look with me having zoomed out a little bit? Okay, it looks fine. Wow, Natty, that's amazing. Thank you for saying that. I'm so sad right now that I'm not going to have chat on screen. That is terrible. It's terrible. Okay. I was also thinking of something. So here's something that I'm going to be doing. I'm probably going to make an additional column here. And onward, this is actually going to, well, also, Natty, if you do end up getting in on some of these shorts as well, I'm going to probably generate links to the footage for each of these openings. And those links will be, like, by the way, these are a different color because these are exclusively locally recorded on my Osmo Pocket 3. And I need to move that footage. But essentially, I'm going to have the links right here to the Dropbox folder that has that footage. It's just, yeah, so I'll probably need to, not showing the screen. Like right here, I'll probably do that. I got you eventually. So basically, you'll have right there linked because at the end of each short, the reason I'm doing all of this tracking at all is because I want to be able to put at the end of each one how many we caught and how many upgrades we got, and track sort of the progress of the Pokédex. Like that's like one of the whole things that we're doing. Thank you for clearing that out. My keyboard is disconnected right now. Yeah, and even like essentially, because Natty, you've multiple times you said, "Hey, I want to help with the shorts." If that's something that you want to jump in on, you could even sort of once we get the. I know we're talking about. Sorry for those who are just watching and being like, "What does this matter to me?" Sorry for sort of telling you how so you're seeing how the sausage is made, but we essentially have to have our. This is where the modern shorts are going to begin, where we start tracking everything. Everything prior to the 16th of January is whatever. But after this, I want us to have a set way of making these, how they're going to look, how they're going to feel, make them fun to watch and like engaging, and at the end have whatever animation we're going to have for like, bam, here's how many we caught, here's how many upgrades we got done. But we could even color code them for who is editing it. So there you go. And once we have that template done, it's going to be a lot easier to crank these out. No worries, Z-Man. You're good. That's O for awesome or 0 for awesome. I can't decide which that is. Okay, let's get back to it. Okay. One second here. So like basically when I go over to this and I show this, it's just to in the short to zoom in here and show, bam, we don't have a Deoxys here. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. At this point of building the best Pokédex ever, I've caught a lot of Pokemon. Actually, 837 out of 1,025 Pokemon. But now that we got to this point, it is slowing down quite a bit. Now, if we look here, this is the... If we look here, this is the Pokemon Catch Master List created by Natty the Panda for me to follow along with what I'm doing. And if you look here, we've got a lot of Ds. A lot of Ds. Almost all of them. Except we're missing a big one here with Deoxys. And there's plenty of Deoxys cards out there, but ripping some of those packs could be really expensive. However, I've got an answer for that, and that answer is right here. This Deoxys VMAX and V-Star Battle Box that I got off of TCG Player for about 80 bucks, 85 bucks. Now this has 3 awesome promo cards in it, including a 4th gigantic Deoxys V-Star. But this Deoxys V-Star right here is going to look amazing in the Pokédex, or should I go with the VMAX since it's a full art? I don't know. Maybe you can let me know in the comments which you think should go in there, but either one's a great option. We're ripping into this right now. All right, so let's see what we've got here. So we've got our promo cards here, and this was one of my primary reasons for wanting this. Oops, there we go. We have here our promo cards, the primary reason for me wanting to get this. You've got your Deoxys V, Deoxys, which was an awesome card already by itself. Deoxys VMAX, which might be the coolest looking of the 3, if I'm being honest. And of course, the Deoxys V-Star. So let me know in comments which one you think belongs in the Pokédex. But let's set these, let's sleeve these up and set them aside for now. know. I'm kind of leaning towards the VMAX. I don't know how you guys felt about Sword and Shield, but I thought Dynamax and Gigantamax was really a really cool mechanic. But I know not everybody feels that way. All right. Now let's take a look at what else we get. Oh, there it goes. Let's take a look at what else we get with this battle box. Of course, we get the gigantic Deoxys V-Star card. Not sure. I know maybe some people probably collect these. That's pretty cool, though. You get to see all that detail in that V-Star card. And we've got 4 packs of Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield is one of the sets that I am missing a lot of Pokemon from. So I actually have that number right now, thanks to Natty. Gen 8, I am missing 25 Pokemon from Gen 8. Now, for 4 packs, $80 is kind of a lot. But we have Brilliant Stars, we have 1 pack of Brilliant Stars, 2 packs of Lost Origin, and then an Astral Radiance. And I don't know. It's a little hard to say. I mean, I know the values of these packs are out there, but really the value to me is that I never get to open these. So I'm missing 25 Pokemon from Gen 8. Let's fix that right now. And we're starting with Brilliant Stars. Let's do a little focusing here because I'm going to be opening it like that. Oh, I forgot that these are like backwards. And I believe for Sword and Shield, it's reversed. Or no, it's like 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a V-Star card right there. Oh, we also had a V-Star marker. Did I just throw that away? I don't know. Whatever. All right. Oh, good. That's a great start with Probopass. All right. Friends and Galar. Team Yell's Cheer. Then we have Chimchar, Mincino, Baltoy, Snorunt, Nosepass, Reverse Hollow Berry, and Wormdam. I promise you, I did not have this card in the Pokédex before. And also, I am a little out of focus there. There we go. Wormadam. So, Wormadam, new for the Pokédex, and that is what we're looking for here. That's what we want. Let's move on to Lost Origin. 2 packs of Lost Origin here. Okay. 2, 3, and 4. Now, for one, I know a lot of people prefer vintage cards. This is, I guess, let me see. What year is this? This is from 2022. It's not vintage, okay? But I really don't miss these yellow borders. I wasn't a huge fan of those. Machoke. Hold on. Is Machoke one that I know I was missing just like 8 Pokemon from the original 151. Let's see here real quick. I was missing Machoke. That's awesome. Okay, one of the 8 cards I was missing, one of the 8 Pokemon I was missing from 151. That is excellent. All right, Fantina, Shuppet, Wurmple, Horsey, C-Dot, Yukamori. I have this card already. Metatite, Beautifly, Reverse Hollow, and Poliwrath. Okay, okay. No major hits yet. It's okay. JC, no, what's up? Welcome. All right, this right here is the penultimate pack. Second to last. Let's beat out the last pack mojo with this. Come on. Let's get something good from Lost Origin. All right. One, really, two, three. Really glad I remembered the pack trick for Sword and Shield. I haven't opened a whole lot of Sword and Shield, honestly. Okay, Relicanth. That is going to be a new Pokemon for the Pokedex. I am fairly certain. Lost Vacuum. Huh, I've had a vacuum like that. It didn't have a galaxy in it or whatever, but hey. Still. Cascoon. Snover. Machop Yukimori. This is a Yukimori card I have never pulled before. I'm very happy to get this for that. I know it's pretty typical to collect Yukimori cards, but Yukimori is just one of the most iconic artists for Pokemon cards. And hey, guess what? It's Pikachu! New Pikachu card for, and I'm not officially collecting Pikachu cards, but I do have a binder with a whole bunch of different Pikachu cards in it. So there you go. Let's see. We've got Jinx here. I know I've gotten a Jinx before. Yes, I have. Okay. Litwick. I do have this Yukimori card from the what is it? Trick or Trade from this era. Cramorant Reverse Hollow. I like sort of the effect going on around this. That's pretty cool. And yo, check the Kyurem VMAX. That's pretty rad, actually. I have an ultra rare Kyurem though, but like I kind of want this in the binder instead. That's dope. Are you kidding me? It's really nice. Is it a big hit? Am I a millionaire? No. That's not the point. The point is to have the coolest Pokedex around, okay? I said that already. Okay, so last pack. Hold on. Where did my buddy go? Where did he go? I haven't had him on screen this whole time. That's why we haven't had all that much luck. Honestly, there you are. Okay. All right, RGB, buddy. We're going to need a little bit of that last pack mojo, buddy. Come on. Just hang out with us here. Give us that last pack mojo. Astral Radiance. Some really cool cards in Astral Radiance. So let's see what we can get. I think the code card does spoil hits in this era. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that. Because if it does, then oops, we didn't get a hit here, I guess, or we did. I don't know. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I'm supposed to do them out of order like that, but whatever. Okay. Got our energy. We have Whiscash. Have I gotten a Whiscash yet? Hold up. I can find out real quick. This is why I have Whiscash is 340 in the Pokedex. And no, Whiscash is new for the Pokedex. That's a catch right there. Got some sweet honey. Kricketune. I don't think I had Kricketune yet either. And nope, that's a new catch for the Pokedex. Hisuian Quillfish. Quillfish is a new catch for the Pokedex. Oh, man. We got Rowlet here. Another... Someone want to explain this to me? What is the point of this in the same set? I don't know. Another Quillfish. Oshawott. Hoot Hoot. Oh, come on! Are you serious? What's happening with Quillfish here? What is the deal? What the heck? Okay, sure. Reverse hollow Quillfish of the Hisuian variety. Which, I mean, look, they made Quillfish kind of dark purple and with pink spikes. I mean, they made Quillfish better for whatever. I don't know. Final card. Here we go. And it is Glaceon. Okay. I don't know what the deal was with that, but sure. The primary focus of getting this box was these Deoxys cards. However, this Kyurem VMAX is absolutely sick. I might want to I don't care, honestly, if the Kyurem Ultra Rare that I have is worth more or whatever. That's not the point. This is going to be a better Kyurem card to have in the Pokédex, and that is exactly where it's going. And we got a bunch of new Pokemon. As you can see, right here. This is all the new Pokemon we got, and maybe some upgrades too. That'll be on the screen. Thank you for watching. Get subscribed or hit follow if you want to see the development of this awesome Pokédex as it goes. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace. All right. What's up, Haz Agent? How's it going? Check out the haul from this this box I just opened. Not too bad. Not too bad. These were guaranteed. They're promos. I just pulled this guy out of what was it? Lost Origin? Lost Origin. So not too shabby. Plus multiple new Pokemon for the Pokédex. We'll take it. I don't even know the point of these. I never played during this era, so it's a thing, I guess. The Quillfish trio was really something. That last pack had freaking 3 Quillfish in it. Why? I'm pretty sure, like, if that we got a new Pokemon and an upgrade for said Pokemon in the same pack. That's crazy. I want to learn how to play it, but it looks so hard. Not Jasper's. Here's the thing about Pokemon is it's supposed to be very easy to start. Just difficult to master, you know? Disappointing the last card wasn't a Quillfish. Sorry, Dodger. That's my bad. Wooble Collectibles, welcome. How's it going? And of course, yes, of course, you're my special boy hats. Welcome. Glad to have you. I have so many Pokemon cards never played. I don't want to end up in that same boat. I have found a place nearby that is like all about just, you know, it's just tables everywhere, and they have good prices on sealed product and cards as well. Tons of bulk and everything just to get people into playing the game. So I will likely end up doing that. But yeah, Natty, in case you're wondering, yes, the master list makes it really easy to look up and find while I'm going, particularly in a short where like I only have 4 packs to open where I can take my time a little bit more. I can go while I'm going. If I suspect that a card is a new Pokemon for the Pokédex, I can quickly check it and say it within the video. Let's just get the reverse hollows out of there and sleeve those up now. Why not? Remember, everybody, this is not all I do here. If you are looking for help with PC stuff, please fill out the form. If you're watching on Twitch, you can actually just click the link that pops up from Stream Elements there. Wait, there was a I think WizCash was new too. I'll get those when I go through this. There's that Machoke. Okay. There's all of them. And yes, I penny sleeve everything that is shiny in one way or another. I gotta say, like, this is something I totally could have gotten into regardless of content, but making content of it definitely eases the guilt of spending money on this stuff. And yeah, we're putting these into, well, I don't know. Let me see. Maybe not the V. No, yeah, all of them can go into top loaders. These are all really nice. We'll figure out what we're doing with it after. Oh, if you're watching on YouTube, the form is in the description. I still want to talk about computers, okay? But like, I want to help people instead of just complaining. So please fill out the form. I'll help you find the right pre-built or put together a parts list for a DIY build based on your needs and budgets. I do kind of feel like the V Max. I know V Star was like, I feel like V Star was like the ultimate thing here in the gameplay, but this V Max looks better than the V Star. Even if it's like the bulked up version of Deoxys, not the like, it's a more defensive rather than offensive one or whatever, but I don't know how that worked for Deoxys. I don't really remember, but still, it looks really dope. So I think that's the one I want to put in the Pokédex. Sorry, Barry. Yeah, but that is going to be a lot of new Pokemon for the Pokédex out of that one. And that's what I got to start doing, guys. I got to start finding pretty low priced like collection boxes or things like that, because if you try to look for booster bundles or ETBs, it is just too cost prohibitive to do it. I really just need to open a couple of packs, and out of the commons and uncommons, we are like getting a ton of Pokemon for that Pokédex. It's very cool. Panther, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the lurk. Sky the Cow, how's it going? Just announcement. I'm excited to build my PC on my own and not pay Micro Center. Purchase most of my parts from Newegg. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I think the code card borders were white except the VMAX was black. Interesting. Wooble Collectibles, glad to hear that. So yeah, we just opened a Deoxys VMAX and V-Star battle box. It was like 85 bucks or so on tcgplayer.com. It gave me a ton of cards I needed for the Pokedex. Plus those 3 Deoxys promos, which that's any one of those 3, the V, VMAX, or V-Star is a sick add-in for the Pokedex in the Deoxys spot. It's either that or like I try to pull a Deoxys, and I'm not doing that. I mean, I am pulling pretty much the whole Pokedex, but promo cards count, and that is going to save me a lot of money. Feeling that way will save me money. Also, yes, it is Kel's Collectibles. Let's go look there now. So the way I found Kel's Collectibles was looking for sort of the Chinese and Japanese sets. And here is where we have March 13th. March 13th release for Ninja Spinner. Great graphic design work here. Nicely done, Kels. But yeah, they have a ton of stuff. And it's not just Pokemon. It's One Piece. It's other TCGs. But for Japanese Pokemon, look at all this stuff. Like, you want more Black Bolt and White Flare? Bam. Get the Japanese Black Bolt and White Flare. Now, these are not the high-class boxes unless it is. Like this right here. This is what they call the high-class box. This has at least an EX in every pack and at least a full art in every box. So the hit rates are just like guaranteed. It's just at the upper end, you don't know if you're getting an SAR, as in a secret art rare, or a special art rare, no, secret art rare, or an art rare, or a secret rare. Like, you're going to get one of those guaranteed in every box. And that's at $91 for 10 packs. Whereas a 9-pack ETB for the same set in English, which is Ascended Heroes, goes for like $130, and you don't have anything near that. Why am I saying this now? I'll save it for the video. If you don't care, that if you're trying to do something like building a collection, building a Pokédex, you don't care about the value, because yeah, there's big hits in there. They are worth a little bit less than the hits in English in the English market. Yes, in the North American market. That is true. But if you're just trying to get the cards for a Pokédex, the way to go is probably not Ascended Heroes. Yeah, not every set has a high-class box. That's right. Yeah. It really depends, I think, on... yeah, it depends on how Pokemon wants to market it, essentially. But, like, this is where I got that triple pack of... oh, no, that's a Gem Pack badge set. That's not what I got. But I did get the triple pack of Gem Pack 1, 2, and 3. Volume 1, 2, and 3 from here. It shipped very quickly. It was very well packed. And the price was good. To where it was like maybe $55 per box. But yeah, so you've got like, you have One Piece. Let's see if we look at, there's One Piece and Pokemon. That's basically the two main things you're going to get from here. Wait, they have English Pokemon too? I hadn't even looked at that. Okay. Yeah, $135.99 for an ETB. Now this I want to get. I want to start getting the mini tins for Ascended Heroes. They have cases of those that I've seen people opening, and they've gotten some crazy hits out of it. But like, yeah. Now, in some of these things, you are paying market price. Don't get this UPC at $240. That's a waste. Thank you. What is this called again? The lychee Lagoon. This drink is so good. It's lychee. It's a lychee soda with rainbow jellies. It's really good. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah, don't buy this for $240. Still, like, be discerning in what you get. You can still get, like, you can get this for $40 less at freaking GameStop. So you don't buy it for $40 more just because this is not GameStop, okay? Dodger Dog, please do not commit violence in my name. At least not out loud. Thank you. When I'm a medieval peasant suffering from an affliction, a local apothecary offers me a solution. It's leeches. That's leeches, but lychee is a different thing, I'm pretty sure. If that's leeches, they're delicious. Now, a Phantasmal Flames booster box for $280 is actually not bad. Mega Evolution booster box. This doesn't say whether it's the enhanced one. This is the enhanced one. Enhanced booster box being $50 more is not worth it. Just to be clear, that is only the only difference is that this has one promo card. This promo card is worth $20. 20 bucks. What do these boxes usually cost retail? Well, here's the thing. This is not supposed to be a retail I don't think this is supposed to be retail. I don't know if booster boxes are meant to be just for retailers, not for consumers to buy, but hey. This is, I believe, where I bought the Unova poster collection for the Black Bolt and White Flare, which I got some good pulls from. I think it's where I bought it from, yeah. But yeah, this is $50 cheaper because it doesn't feature a $20 stamped promo. But no, I didn't come here for English Pokemon stuff, although there are some that are available for you. You know, tech sticker collection for more than it should be, all that stuff. $40. It wasn't originally intended to be a $40 product, of course. But no, looking at Japanese Pokemon, that's what I came here for. But they'll also have Chinese Pokemon. So actually, is that listed within? Yeah. Hold on. God, some of these boxes are insane. I don't know what's in them, but they're very expensive. This is $264. What is in this? What's in it? I don't even know what comes in these. You get a deck box. You get a promo card that is an awesome Pikachu there. Okay, like that's great. But does it come with packs? What's in it? Do you see the video going viral on X with a scalper hoarding product from people and then runs into another scalper at checkout and is begging for some of his stuff? No, I didn't see that. What's up, Chris? How's it going? Oh, okay. All right, Empire. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good one. Yeah, I don't know what's in these things. It's just like, hey, get this if you're a collector. Why do I want it? Black Bolt, White Flare. So one of these boxes that's basically like the ones you've seen me open. The hit rates on these, you are supposed to get at least one fairly good hit out of it. And yes, these do include the, okay, well, I'm trying to, okay, cool. All right. The all white Reshiram, the all black Zekrom are some that you could get from it. But those versions, the Japanese version, if you're just concerned with value or like or whatever, they're not worth quite as much in the North American market. Now, here's what I was thinking, chat, and I need your thoughts on this, okay? I need your feedback on this. I still want to get the Ivysaur and Venusaur for the Mega Evolution triptych of Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur. I could do the $300 booster bundle, booster box, right, to get 36 packs. That's what I did at first, and I didn't get a single one of those cards other than the promo card. Sorry, that one was a little bit more because it was an enhanced one. However, this happens to have, this is Mega Brave. Mega Symphonia has slightly different cards. Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia are Mega Evolution split into two. They have some of the illustration rares split. So with this, I could get 30 packs of 5 cards per, is it 5 per pack? Yes, that's what that means right there where it says 5. There's 30 packs in here, and this is only $89.99. And I have the chance of getting the Ivysaur and the Venusaur in Japanese. I don't care if they're worth a few bucks less in the North American market. It's for the Pokédex. So I think this is the path I'm going to take instead. It's a lot cheaper. It's a lot cheaper. And again, I don't care if it's in English, and in fact, it would be cool if it was in Japanese instead. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing. Shiny Treasure EX high-class boxes are also very nice, by the way, but this is a lot more expensive than the Mega Dreams one, which is like $90-something. That's the one I have right here. The hit rates are awesome in this. You can get shiny Pokemon. This is where I got my SSR Gardevoir. That is one of my favorite cards in my Pokedex. Thought about getting a couple of those to try to get the Japanese trio to go with the American ones. I mean, if you collect Bulbasaur cards or like that evolution line is your favorite, that starter is your favorite, then yeah, that could be a good way to go. I got one of those at the card show. Nice, nice. Shiny Treasures is fun. Y'all watched me open that a long time ago. It was pretty good, and I got my Mimikyu shiny, baby shiny from that. They have baby shiny cards in this, which, if you like cute cards, beware. Nobody on the forum yet, so we're probably going to finish out the ETB video here. Oh, that's the set with the Bubble Mew. Okay. I mean, look, I'm not going to knock anybody for being crazy about that card. It is one of the cutest cards for Pokemon ever made for the Pokemon TCG. Like 100%. I want that card. I ain't going to judge nobody. I mean, you're effectively chasing these cards, and honestly, my thoughts are that I'd rather you get those cards in the cheaper way because I'm going to be so real. I have no idea what your financial... Okay, that's fair. That is fair. That is fair. I am definitely not deep pocket monster over here. Pat has other businesses that he's... And honestly, has at this point is making a good amount of money off the Pokemon content as well. But yeah. However... And I'm sure you see my point. Yeah, I do want to catch those. I don't buy singles. The closest I come to buying singles are promo cards. That's it. Is this company in the US? I'm going to have to check them out. I believe they are. I don't know though. Let's find out together. I don't know. All I know is that when I ordered with their UPS second day air is like $14, and if you're getting like a solid amount of product that is valuable to you, then that's kind of worth it. And yeah, they're in the US from what I understand, from what it seems. Chris, I'm happy to see your enthusiasm for this stuff. I'm honestly happy that a lot of y'all have been enthusiastic about this shift. I would love to get Japanese Destined Rivals, actually. That would be really cool. Is that available? Destined Rivals has skyrocketed in price in the US. $145 versus $90. $146 for the glory of Team Rocket, which is Destined Rivals. Yeah, it is a US seller. Okay. Battle Partners is Journey Together, I imagine. Wait. Oh, hold on. Destined Rivals is actually Heatwave Arena and Glory of Team Rocket. It's split. Just like Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia is Mega Evolution base set. Crimson Haze was pretty good. Did not get the... Actually, yeah, Perrin is in that. but I didn't get that. It's okay. They have so much. Of course, 151, Japanese 151 is $300. I've heard rumors that they're going to reprint 151. Hold up. They have a high-class box for Black Bolt and White Flare. But if they don't have it in stock right now. I'm just saying they made that, apparently. And I'm guessing that's one pack for $115 for 25th anniversary. No, thank you. Hold on, I'm confused. What do you mean booster box? What's the difference here? What? Why are the dividers sideways like that? Oh, it's 2 of these. That's 60 packs. Okay, the deck box is kind of amazing. If you like Lily and Cosmoem, that's gonna be. Yeah, there's my Venusaur right there. Yep. There's my Bubby. There he is. I have this Vulpix, by the way. That is a rad Inteleon. I didn't even know about that one. Oh. Look at these. Oh, that's a great picture. Good job, guys. Have y'all seen these ones? The Unigaba Evolutions. Each pack holds 1 card, and it is $120 per pack. It's no wonder these are, when they're PSA 10s, that they're so ungodly expensive. What's up, DJ K? How's it going? I was at one of the Walmart near me last night and looked for cards for ha-has. Seeing how I've been watching you, and there was not one pack at all, just 15 different boxes of Yu-Gi-Oh! And sports cards. Yep. That's why when people are like, hey, what do you think about Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm like, the same thing as everybody else, I guess. Man, I would have loved to get one of these high-class boxes. Speaking of which, we've got one. Oh, man. This was literally like $17 per pack at a local shop for the 151 boosters. The thing about these, most of these you'll notice have 5 cards per pack. This has 7 cards per pack. How about that? Terastal Festival, though. Terastal Festival would be dope in a high-class box, and I can get it. I might need to do that. It's $140, though. I think this right here is kind of a no-brainer, but it's not available right now. It says get notified. Because it has 2 30-pack boxes in it. So instead, I'll do one of these at 90, and we're just going to hunt for that Ivysaur and Venusaur. Oh, man. That is so tempting. But, like, I've got so many good cards for the... like, something like this, you grade it. You're going to get it graded. Like, that's not going to go in a binder. It's a $120 card, not even knowing what it is. No, I'll get one or two of these, and that's going to be, if I do 6-pack videos, or not 10-pack videos, that would be 6 videos right there. You have to look at it as like, yeah, they have Nihil Zero. Hold up. Nihil Zero is $68.99 for a box. That's crazy. That's actually really good. Excuse me, just a moment. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be putting my payment information on a live stream, so. No, see, Nihil Zero is actually super dope. I got the, I guess it's a Mega Attack rare. No, not Mega Attack rare. I got the ultra rare. What did I get out of that set? Got some good stuff out of that. I still have like 20 packs of that, but I'm down to rip more if it's at this price. But I got the Mega Zygarde out of it, but not like the gold Mega Zygarde. I think what I like the most about this site is that they do this. They'll do things where they combine things. Like with the Chinese sets, they did the combined the volume 1, 2, and 3. Here you can get a booster box of Black Bolt and White Flare, though it is $234.99 compared to getting a box like this for freaking $67. And this is, as of this moment, still the newest set. The next one doesn't come, the newest one doesn't come out. The next one doesn't come out till like the 13th. So if you want to get perfect order, you can get for $69 here. Nice. Nice. What is this? The file set? With a Victini promo. Okay. I don't have a good Victini card yet, and look at this one. That's adorable. All right, excuse me. Hold on. Well, I mean, I can already just do that right there. And just don't judge me, all right? Please. I still like opening Black Bolt and White Flare. Who doesn't? Wait, $38 for Gem Pack Volume 4? What? I pressed the wrong button. The wrong button. Okay. We haven't really looked at Chinese Pokemon. Oh, 30. I think that's a, well, no, that's a booster box. That's a booster box. That's $38.99 for the booster box. Wait. Why does this look like a pack, like a single pack? Yeah. This is like the only time I've been like, because they'll send you a sealed case if you get 20 booster boxes. This is the only time I've ever been like, that sounds kind of cool, actually. It would literally be an entire stream of just opening gem packs. And I just, that's still too much money. That is still nearly $800. Like, I'm not doing that. Okay, Natty, that's fair, I guess. That's a really good price. All right. Actually, here's the thing. If it's something that's like limited, you got to be careful about ordering this because they'll delay the whole of your order in order to wait for something that's limited. But let me see here real quick. Dude, that Nihil Zero thing is crazy. Are we having fun just watching me throw a bunch of money away? It's for the content, all right? It's for the content. They're from Ohio? Nice. Not a card collector enthusiast. I just wanted to look for Haas, like I said before, but it's crazy. I was big time Yu-Gi-Oh when I was 11, but that's over 20 something years ago. Would have been sitting on some money if I still had that collection. Man, I did have some awesome cards. Just like comics event. Yeah, it's always about like if only I had known, right? I did have 2 really rare holographic sealed Machamp cards from late 90s, like first edition. Got them from some computer game for Pokemon way back then. I haven't even heard of those. So that, yeah, probably would be worth something for sure. Just completing this little, it's a tiny little order, really not much in there. Nothing y'all have to worry about. Just a little tiny order. There's really not a lot in there. Y'all don't need to worry about it. There's really not a lot in there. Just tiny little order. Okay, that's done. I need to get the heck off this website. I'm hoping to stick around until next year because this exact Sunday stream will be awesome next year. Wait, what do you mean? Why? Why do you say that? Why do you say that? Statements like that worry me. It's a little vague, but okay. I haven't even looked at. Oh, by the way, could I ask y'all a favor? Just one person. I need one person to unfollow and follow me on Twitch. Unfollow and then refollow on Twitch. I don't want that to be on my bar for like the next whatever. And in fact, I ended up banning that person because they were listed as a potential ban evader. Thank you, Great Majir. I appreciate it. Look at that. That's much better. Instead, we have a Dragonlance reference. I will take that any day of the week. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Because this Sunday stream would be tomorrow, as in the 9th and the 9th. Natty, are you saying tomorrow is your birthday? Any day now. You could respond any day now. Yes, I imagine it is. The 9th is my birthday. As it says, happy early birthday to Natty the Panda. Yeah, but like I'm saying that you stream Sundays, the 9th next year is going to be a Sunday, which means you'll be streaming. Yes. Let's all hope that I can get to continue being a content creator after this year. It's going to be a rough year. I am absolutely, y'all need to understand, I'm absolutely pulling a massive Hail Mary with this whole divergence in content and just trying to keep doing this for a living. So we will see. Well, okay. I'll tell you what. Let's see if we pull any good bug type cards right about now. I don't remember if I said now or that, or like if I was just like that or right now. What did I say when I recorded before? Maybe swarmed with bugs. Yeah, you like bugs, so that's the whole thing. Picked up a Shrouded Fable PC ETB, Pokemon Center ETB for my sealed collection. Nice. I don't like Pokemon Center ETBs. I like ripping packs. I like opening stuff. I don't like the thought of having to leave something sealed and not knowing what's in it. So there's a local card shop that I like to go to, and they always have Pokemon Center ETBs up on the wall of like going back, like, I don't know, since ETBs became a thing, and they're all for sale. And I'm like, I'm not buying that. I'm not going to do that because I would take it home and rip that. I would rip that. And that's not, they're so valuable when left alone. Okay. Oh, another outfit change. Hey, how about that? But we have our final ETB here, and we're not handling this one like we did the others. With this final Ascended Heroes ETB, I want to see something. I want to see how it stacks up against its Japanese counterpart, Mega Dreams EX. And with this, we have the high-class box of Mega Dreams EX. This has 10 packs in it. The ETB has 9 packs in it, but the pull rates for Mega Dreams EX for these high-class boxes are very good. I want to see if this Ascended Heroes ETB, this final one, can even come close to just buying one of these. This was about $90, and you can buy them right now. Got this from Kel's Collectibles, and it has 10 packs, so that's 100 cards in it. You get at least an EX in every pack. You're guaranteed a full art for every box. I want to see if, I don't know, maybe this ETB that's been sitting here that because I have been recording each of these separately, if this ETB right here maybe was holding a God pack or something, maybe it is going to compete. Let's find out. There's only one way to find out, and we are opening it up. I figure this is the best way possible to end this video. This will be, if you've been paying attention to the videos and following along, the 5th ETB I have opened for Ascended Heroes. And I got to say, I really, really like Ascended Heroes. Now, we're not getting an error one this time like we did last time, where we got this oddly suspicious coin. The dice had been sort of ripped out of their packaging and were tumbling around. This is just a very standard ETB, but it could have the God Pack. We don't know. Then again, so could this, because Mega Dreams EX had God Packs too. It's the same set, just in Japanese. There are some cards that are exclusive to the English printing, but we haven't really had any insane pulls from this set. There we go. 9 packs, and one of them, interestingly, backwards and upside down. This is our God Pack. That is going to stay right there. It's got to be it. That has got to be the God Pack. It's finally happening, everyone. Don't panic. It's happening. Okay, you just go right up. Just hang out right over there. Thank you. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Hold on. And here I was saying, here I was saying with absolute certainty that this is a totally normal ETB. We're going to find out together. Oh, already starting with a hollow energy. Oh, no. Don't get my hopes up. Okay. All right. All right. Roly-Coly, Pikachu, Tarantula, Ghastly, Cramorant, Boss's Orders, Soul Rock, Fighting Gong Reverse, Terapagos Reverse Love Ball, and Okie Dokie. All right. All right. Okay. Not an auspicious start. Welcome, Thornton Willie. Not an auspicious start there, but okay. Starly. Bishop, Bisharp, whatever you want to call it. Erika's Tangela. Totodile. Team Rocket's Petrol Engine. Erika's Weepin' Bell. Prism Energy. Reverse Buddy Buddy Poffin. Reverse Quickball King Gambit. Again with again with the full art ends supplement. Ends suspicious supplement. All right, and okay, leaving bottles around like whatever, sure. Put that on a top loader just for, no, we'll just put that on the side here. That's okay. It's just another bottle of Ends Suspicious Supplement. All right, pack number 3. Okay, standard Psychic Energy, Psyduck, Iono's Wattrel, Zorua, Marrow. I have basically every one of these commons and uncommons. Some of the reverse foils, reverse hollow are upgrades. If you want to know how many upgrades and new Pokemon we caught, I'm sure you're staying to the end of every one of these, and then you see it at the end of every ETB. But still, Camerupt, Croconaw, Reverse Skitty Energy, Reverse Carkol, Duskball, and Kangaskhan EX. All right, we'll take that. That's a hit. Pack number 4. pack and goes through a bottle a day of those supplements. It's a lot of pressure. I mean, obviously compensating, owns a castle, right? Like, we get it, dude. Just be you. You're fine. You're okay. Okay, regular energy card, Charge-a-Bug. Let me just get these sorted here. Vanillite, ends Vanillite. Dreepy. Team Rockets Execute. Team Rockets Doug Trio. Raichu. Team Rockets Hypnotizer. Dynamo Reverse Energy. Miss Magus Reverse Dusk Ball and Hoopa Hollow. That was a new Pokemon, by the way, that we got in one of these ETBs. So yes, that was a new Pokemon for the Pokedex. Hang on, God Pack. I'll get to you. Hold up. Was in the box backwards and upside down. That has to mean something. All right. Hollow Energy. Let's go. Nope. Oddish. Fanrotom. Ralts. Riolu. Iris's Fighting Spirit. Solrock. Erica's Gloom. Vikavolt Reverse Energy. I think that's an upgrade. Heliolisk Reverse Quick Ball. And King Gambit Hollow. Hollow Energy. Nope. Zigzagoon. Medicham. Snorunt. Dratini. Obstagoon. Galarian Obstagoon. I did get the full art for that before. Noivern. Anthea and Concordia. Larry's Rufflet Reverse Energy. Could be an upgrade. Salandit Reverse Quick Ball. And Spidops Hollow. I have a million of those. All right. 3 packs left. From what I understand, God packs in Ascended Heroes are 1 per 2,000 packs. Chance. That's a chance. Okay, that doesn't mean if you open 2,000 packs, you're guaranteed one. No, no, no. That is not how odds work. Oh, that's it. This is it. This is the God pack. Let's go. Hollow Leaf Energy. No, not a God pack. Okay, well, sorry if I got you excited. Gabite, Reboot, Wurmple, Sneasel, Electric. Got an Air Balloon. Hops Cramorant. Ends Reshiram, Reverse Dragon Energy there, right? Ends Zekrom, Reverse Pokeball. This has to be a sign. Hold on. Petrarunt Hollow. Petrarunt Hollow was not a sign. Cool to see Ends Reshiram and Zekrom, though, one after the other. Iconic Pokemon right there. Yep, Natty, that is it. If odds work that way, all you have to do is get in the lottery 3 million tries, and then you win. Okay. Team Rocket's Meowth, Badoo, Counter Gain. Oops, I just made a mistake over here. 1 second. It really is a lot easier to sort these if I try to sort them as I go. Pawniard, Darmanitan, Erica's Weepin' Bell, Premium Power Pro, Reverse Team Rocket's Great Ball, Reverse Noibat Friend Ball, and are you kidding me? And come on, dude. Stop leaving these lying around, man. God. Has to have the biggest Pokemon. Has a castle. And just like leaving bottles of this everywhere. We know what's up, okay? I hear it happens to a lot of dudes. Don't worry about it. Your blood pressure must be insane. Insane. Okay, it's time to open the God Pack now. Let's see. All right. Come on. RGV, buddy. This is it, right? Y'all been hanging out. You have transformed this reversed and upside down pack into a God pack. This is it, everyone. This is the God pack right here. It has to be. It's the last pack mojo. Come on. And it's all ends PP ups, Shanala. Yes, all ends PP ups, 100%. And from what I understand, all God packs start with a hollow energy, and it's a hollow energy. It's the God pack. It's happening. Everybody, hold on. Hold on. Wait. Hold. Damn it. Okay, never mind. It was just bad packaging. It was just bad packing. We have Team Rocket's Diglett. Okay. We have Wurmple here. We have did y'all believe that? Did you yeah. I kind of did too. Psyduck and Thea and Concordia. Okay. Wait, why did I put you there? There we go. Enzar Manitan again. Erica's Weeping Bell. If there's another Ends PP up in here, I'm going to be livid. Tapu Koko, Reverse Energy. Metatite, Reverse Quick Ball, and Voltorb EX. That's a new EX for me. That's actually a pretty good upgrade for the Pokedex, honestly. But this pack, this ETB, like, okay. It had to know it was going up against the Mega Dreams EX, a high-class box. It had to know. No, it didn't have to know. It's an inanimate object, but, like, come on. That is a bad ETB. That was a bad ETB to end it on. I'm so glad we have something to compare this to. Yo, Lone Wolf, thank you for the $10 super chat. Hope you're doing well. What a coincidence. I was going to ask if you had Mega Dream EX. That's what we're doing next. And thank goodness, because that ETB was so lame. Got the Mega Attack Gengar and Scrafty, then an RR, a double rare Zekrom, Mewtwo, Terapagos, and Gardevoir recently. Nice. Now this, I did get the Mega Attack rare Gengar from an early ETB out of these 3 ETBs that I pre-ordered. So not too bad. Overall, we did pretty good out of these ETBs. But now we're going to see if in 2026, of course, that's when the set released. Let's see, after Ascended Heroes released, is it still worth buying Mega Dreams? And if you like Japanese cards, if you're not specifically just trying to get the English versions of cards, because yes, they are usually a little more valuable. If you're trying to build an awesome Pokédex, these high-class boxes are amazing for that. And I'm going to show it here. We're going into sport mode, baby. Let's go. There we go. Let's just, you know what? It's in sport mode, but yeah, we'll just leave that up here. Come on, buddy. Let's get out from under there. There you go. Come hang out down here. All right. Let's just see what we get. I don't know. Anything is going to be better than that last ETB. My goodness. Yo, Crash. Hold up. When you say you love Zekrom, is this the one you're talking about? Like this Zekrom right here? This is my one like insane pull that I've gotten. Is that the Zekrom we're talking about right here? That's the same one, right? That's the Zekrom. First Black Bolt ETB first pack. I pulled this guy. And then my Black Bolt White Flare luck immediately evaporated after that. I used it all up. All right, first pack. This is gonna be better than that ETB. There's no shot. This is just as bad as that ETB was. I don't actually know that there's a pack trick for this. Hold on. Actually, let's leave this sitting safely right here. I got to move all of these cards from the ETB out of the way. All of our item cards, or trainer cards rather. There we go. all of our hollows and reverse hollows. This is usually where all of our upgrades are, of course. There's some really nice ones. And then all of our energies. And of course, always happy to get hollow energies, even though they've led me astray so many times. Making me think I got a God pack. All right. These hits, if you can call them that, can stay right here. Okay. Okay, Man 10. Diglett. Camerupt. Hops Wooloo. We got the Dracloak, I think. Pheasantipity EX. Yo, we got a full art trainer card, secret rare. I hope that's not the secret rare for the box, though. But that's a dope card. Is that Black Belt's training? I guess that's like the full art for Black Belt's training, if I don't miss my guess. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But that had better not be like my full art for the whole box. Otherwise, this thing is going to be just as bad as that ETB, other than having more EXs in it. It's my first time getting that. So yeah, I'm putting it into a... I'll put it in the top loader. And let's just leave these guys up right here. Well, not you two. Y'all can just go over there. But yeah, I mean, it's just, you get more hollows, you get more chances at better cards, and at least an EX in every pack, from my understanding. All right, pack. That's just pack one. That's just pack one. I haven't really messed with any superstitions like that, Jaspers, but I'll tell you, nothing will make you superstitious faster than... Oh, also, I should have paid attention to do a better pack trick. I'll pay attention on this one because I just do one card like I do for current, modern stuff. But let's see. Okay. Corellia, Numel. Okay, let's just get through these. Soul Rock. Okay. Monkey Dory Hollow. Hollow. Petrarunt Reverse Energy. Yo, we got the Mega Attack Rare. The Mega Halucha EX Mega Attack Rare. Nice, nice, nice. I like it. I like it. I have the English version of this. So now I have both. I love getting that. That's super sick. Okay. That's hit number 2 from pack number 2. Just crazy. Mega Halucha is awesome. I'm opening this one upside down. Why not? And it's 2 cards to the front, I think. So let's try that. 1, 2. Okay. Pincer. Ethan's Adventure. Okay. I always forget which one is which on those. Execute. Zorua, Fanrotom. Yeah, okay. All right. Snorlax. Oh my God, look at this. Oh, that is gorgeous. Are you kidding me? I gotta know. I gotta know. Hold on. I'm sorry, Natty. I'm sorry immediately. I'm so sorry. Using rare candy here. Okay. It's not a crazy card, but this is a gorgeous Beautifly for the Pokedex. I like the sepia tones in this. It's really lovely. That is a gorgeous card. And then we get the Mega Halucha EX. Double hit. God, I love these. I love these boxes. They are so unbelievably generous. Natty Panda, who manages the spreadsheet that I do, loves bug type cards. So That already we're beating the pants off of that ETB. It's no contest. And the fact that an ETB currently for Ascended Heroes, you're paying like $110 to $130 for an ETB. This is 90, has one pack more, has a lot of the same arts, like it's the same set, and the hit rates are crazy good. All right, 1, 2. Okay, Mega Signal. Okay, Okie dokie. We have Articuno Hollow, Entei Hollow, Ho-Oh EX, nice EX, and then we have the place, the underground place, something. Ho-Oh EX. Okay. That was the first one where we didn't get a full art. That's crazy. You know what? I opened that one that had the Beautifly in it upside down. We're opening this one upside down. Okay, Murkrow, Dwebble, Snorunt. Let's get a little closer up here, by the way, if we can. We cannot. How about I go closer up? Hoot Hoot. Tapu Koko, reverse. Which one was this? Was this a reverse? Oh, just full hollow, rather, not reverse. King Gambit, hollow. Numel, reverse energy. And Terrapagos EX. Like I said, you're pretty much guaranteed an EX, and at least an EX in every pack. So if you're doing an EX collection, which, of course, they're not super valuable, but they're gorgeous, awesome cards, then this set, this box is a must. The high-class box in particular is a must. I don't think you can get this in the 30-pack with 5 cards per pack type of booster box anyway. I haven't seen that anywhere. So, okay. Oh, hey, I remember you. I just caught one of you. Okay, we got Surfer Dude, Char Cadet, Wurmple. Okay, all right. Okay, we got Haunch Crow Hollow, Magcargo Hollow. Oh, man, we got the Galarian Obstagoon art rare. I have this in English as well. I do have this in English, but that's a rad card. Are you kidding me? Love that card. And we have the Zoroark EX. I don't know if I have that EX. I think that might be a new EX for me. Cool. Having this in both English and Japanese is pretty cool. I do prefer that with the Mega Attack rares. For those who don't know, Mega Attack rares in English have the Mega Attack itself in Japanese, and the card in Japanese has the Mega Attack going across it in English. And having both of them is really cool. I'll have to see if I can find in the Pokedex where I have that. Well, it would be in the Halucha spot, right? And show you. So yes, the pack trick for these, 2 cards from back to front. Oh, okay. So I've been doing this from the bottom. Premium Power Pro. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. Bisharp, Terrapagos Hollow. Okay. Ooh, what is this one called? This is the counter something. Something counter, but we got the full art. And we got a Zekrom EX. If you like shiny cardboard and collecting cards in multiple languages, that's why I like saying I don't have a national Pokedex I'm building an international Pokedex. Then you cannot skip out on these high-class boxes. I'm not putting it over there. Y'all got that ETB. That ETB was lame. Okay, I was not doing it that way. It's not. There we go. Perfectly fine this way. All right. 1, 2. To the front there. Okay. See, there we go. N is up to the shenanigans again, but it's at least it's not taking up our full art card. Golbat there, Psyduck, Tepig, Mimikyu, Kilowattrel Hollow. You know what's Kilowattrel Hollow? Ends Reshiram Hollow. Badoo Reverse Friend Ball. Mega Electros EX. I think that might be my first Mega Electros EX. So that is also likely to be an upgrade for the Pokédex. And we are now on our penultimate pack. So let's just see. I'm so glad I got this box. You're right. It has been an absolutely great box. All right, 1, 2 to the front here. Okay, Night Stretcher. Okay, Glastrier, Togepi, Scrafty, Duraludon. We have the Hollow Chen Pao, Dusknoir Hollow. Oh my God, I wanted this card so much. We have the art rare Helioptile. I love this one. It's just Gathering Sun on the roof. Look at the colors on this. This is such a good one. I'm so happy to get this. I do have a full art Helioptile already, but this is absolutely the one that's going in the Pokédex. Can we get a double? Of course we can, because it's the high class box. We got the, oh, I didn't do the pack trick correctly. The Reshiram EX. That is such a good card. Oh yeah, we take that all day. We'll take those all day long, 100%. But seriously, we're just gonna look at this stack of EXs at the end of this, and you're gonna be like, okay, I gotta get a Mega Dreams EX high class box for myself, and save money and pull awesome cards. And now we come to the final pack. Now, I want an SAR. We have not yet gotten an SAR. So, RGB, buddy, let's get that last pack mojo going. Come on, buddy. Come on. Let's get an SAR. We gotten so much good stuff, though. I'm not complaining, and I want to make that clear, but I do want to finish off this video with an SAR. That's why we haven't gotten it yet, because it's in the last pack, right? One, two. There we go. Okay, Team Rocket Energy thing. Thick Scale. Come on, let's go. Lanoon out of the way. Darmanitan, excuse me. Noctowl Hollow. Rayquaza Hollow. And we get an Ogerpon EX. Oh, well. I mean, look, am I going to be mad at this? Can we look at the stack? The absolute stack of hits. First off, these are just the EXs that I got out of this, which again, you're pretty much guaranteed an EX in every pack. So if you're trying to expand your collection of EXs or just dress up your Pokédex, these cards do such a good job of that. That's just the EXs. And then we get to the full arts. I mean, come on. Oh, well, I guess that could have a top loader. But like, come on, man. Like, that's ridiculous. Just in this one box here. As compared to this, what would now be a $130 market price ETB. That's all we got. Oh, I'm sorry. And also a promo card that ends Zekrom. It is a rad promo card, and it goes fantastic in a Pokédex. But that's like worth, $7-8 right there. Okay. if you're talking about value. You'll notice I don't really put values up on the screen for these. Compared to all of this. So if you picked up anything from this video, it is you don't have you need to look at how Pokemon International treats the other markets that they cater to. And the fact that gambling is a bit more frowned upon in Japan. So you have to get more hits. They have to be a little bit more generous there. And let's not even get started on the Chinese packs, the Chinese gem volumes, which I have shorts on those. You need to go watch those because those are every single card you pull out of one of those boxes is reverse or hollow or something. Amazing, amazing products. You need to add them to your collection. But that's going to be it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed it. And yeah, get subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, peace. That was crazy. That was crazy. I could not have had a better ETB to start that off with. But I also got to say something real quick. Wordsayer 19 rating with a party of 5. Let's go, nerds. What is going on, Wordsayer? How's it going, Words? Welcome. I just ripped a lot of packs right now. No one has asked for help with PC stuff, but I did rip a lot of Pokemon packs. So that is something for my PC, as in my personal collection. And some of those packs, just so you know, I'll go back to this view real quick. Any shiny Charizards yet? No. No. This was from one 10-pack box. You'll notice it is in Japanese. One 10-pack box. Those are all EXs right there. And there's a full art trainer card. Another EX there. And then all of these, like the Mega Attack Rare, all these art rares here. One of them these was a secret rare. Yeah, Mega Attack Rare, art rare, like illustration rares in the US. And then we got this dude, like, okay. I don't know. I get the feeling, Words. I feel like Bastion would love this one. I don't know why I get that feeling. I just feel like Bastion would really like this one. You know, you get that feeling too? What do you think? I don't know why. I don't know why I think that. I just think that. I don't know what it might be. What reason Bastion might like this one. For those who don't hang out in Bastion Blue's stream, your chat is constantly claiming that, well, it's a foot thing apparently for Bastion, and that's okay. We don't judge that. Honestly, we don't. We don't judge that around here. We're not judgmental. We're supportive. We're friends. That's what we do. We support each other. But yeah, basically, this is a high-class box of Mega Dreams EX. It is basically like the current Ascended Heroes set, but the Japanese version. And man, the hit rates are insane. As a comparison, this is what I got out of that more expensive ETB. That's it. Two of these ends, quote unquote, supplements. 2. Oh, is that why she's messing up Kraid quick kills lately? I mean, look, the guy just wants to come out and have a little walk around. It's not anyone's fault that he's barefoot, but his. By the way, Lone Wolf, thank you for the $5 super chat. Let's go, nerds. Thank you for that. Oh, so I wasn't aware of my Rayquaza EX Ancient Origin, the value of my Rayquaza EX Ancient Origins. Tell my wife, found in one of my boxes and she flipped at me due to price. I don't know the value of that card. Is it really high? My focus is not usually about like, I don't do this to like flip cards and make money. That turns it into, it becomes gambling then. I'm trying to build an insane personal collection. And I got to tell y'all, My binder is looking real nice. My Pokédex binder is looking insane, and it's gonna look even better. I might actually switch for what Halucha card do I have again? Man, I can't remember. But then there's all of these reverse hollows and hollows that help just dress up the other spots in the Pokédex. It's so good. It's so good. These boxes are the way to go. That is so many EXs. I'm gonna need a binder just for EXs. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed that. That was really fun. I think that's going to be a really good a good long form video. The focus is on shorts. I mean, that's just going to be the way to go when it comes to growing a new channel. But I still want to have at least one long form every couple of weeks. It's like 200. She said at lowest, high value like 500. Wow. Is it worth grading? Like, what's the state of it? Like, what's the I don't know, quality of it? But Words, what were you up to? Hold on, let me get my keyboard up here so I can give you a shout out. You know what? Hold on, I want to do something real quick. Where is it? I don't have a key puller on me. I've got this handmade Umbreon keycap, and I want to put it on here, but these keycaps are really on there. There we go. Nice. Look at that. There you go. All right, little shout out here. Doing some expert map randos for a multi-world with some friends. Okay, straight up, I want to do some of those. I want to join the. I want to do some multi-world stuff. I've been like WX was telling me to join one, and I just didn't have the time at the time. But like, I really want to do that. And basically, any not work time I was devoting to doing like comms and things like that. So. Everybody go drop a follow for Wordsayer, please. Wordsayer is a friend who I did a lot of comms with for the Map Rando tournament, which is coming to a close, like after 2 months. Need to get on the spiffy APs at some point. Yeah. Those, how big are those getting? Agent Damage, what's going on? Welcome. It's good, no damage. I'm sure it'd be in the middle if I graded it. In the middle, okay. It does have to be pretty rough to get a like a 5, so it might be, you know, if you're thinking it's a little, if it's lightly played, you might get an 8 or a 7, something like that. Yeah, I'm kind of sad because a long time ago I had ADEF tell me he wanted to do an archipelago, and I never did it. And now ADEF is just getting busier and busier by the day, so I'm like, yeah, that's probably not happening now. Especially, but well, the thing is, what I'm trying to transition to is doing some Pokemon stuff. I need to add Pokemon gaming content to the TCG element of the new channel, so I need to get some of those in the books. But Super Metroid is still pretty much like my favorite game, so I don't know what to do there. Seems like they're close to 10-ish people the times I've caught the stream. That's crazy. Broke a lot of logic to get those done. Wait, it's already expert. What logic are you breaking when it's expert? That's already expert logic. Oh, but yeah, welcome, Agent. Is it Agent Damage or Agent DMG? Did I say it right the first time? Oh, you know, little G mode here, little spike suit there. Oh yeah, no big deal. By the way, I'm not kidding when I say I am gonna start competing in season 5. I feel like I mean I'm not, because I've done like 2 races that were off the books basically. That's it. Usually I just do them for fun. But I feel like I might surprise a few people. I got some skills going on. I'm not like, you know, any of the people who are still competing in the tournament is what I'll say. I'm not that level or close to it, but I feel like I could do pretty good. Romeball, what's up? Welcome. Man, we just ripped so many packs. I want to do some Nihil Zero now. But man, how am I going to top that freaking this Mega Dreams box? It was so good. No, we didn't get an SAR, but like, come on. Absolutely insane box. How am I going to top this? Do these fold in? I don't think they do. As for my Japanese cards that I still have I still have 10 packs of Inferno X, which I'm not super excited about because I've already opened a lot of Phantasmal Flames. But I still have 20 packs of Nihil Zero, with more coming soon. The price on that box is so freaking good on Case Collectibles. How good are the Prismatic Evolution EV packs, you say? My wife keeps buying them. Prismatic Evolutions, Lone Wolf, has a nickname. The nickname, based on its pull rates and how people have done with those packs, is Traumatic Delusions. They are not good pull rates. However, I have pulled an SIR from Prismatic Evolution, but it was not an Evolution SIR, the ones that are worth hundreds of dollars per card. It was the Raging Bolt SIR, which is also pretty good. I mean, it's a good card. And also one of the best Raging Bolt cards you can pull. Literally, if you're looking at just value, the second most valuable Raging Bolt card, and only under that first valued one by like $2. And awesome for my Pokédex. But yeah. A sentence that will only sound normal to insane people. Risk of Rain 2 players. I don't need 30 crowbars, but I want 30 crowbars. Thank you for throwing that out there. Risk of Rain players, Risk of Rain 2 specifically players. Enjoy that sentence from Natty the Panda. Right there. There you go. So Words, tell me what you got going on lately, aside from a little bit of multi-world stuff. And again, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it, man. By the way, I want to give a shout out to, we got what? Like 35 people watching just over both platforms. For those of you who are lurking, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I'm curious as to how this is going to turn out. Basically, like if the market flipped back around and things got really good again, I mean, that's when things were like really popping around here. Like that's how I got my check mark. We were getting just over 100 people just hanging out in here waiting for help, which was crazy. But I have to wonder how things are going to go with the shift to sort of, I mean, it would be half PCs and half Pokemon if people were looking for help with PCs and if the market wasn't in the garbage right now. But I gotta wonder how that's going to go. But I want to say thank you to my lurkers there, keeping things consistent around here. Appreciate y'all. And of course, my chatters who are actually coming in and chatting as well. All of y'all are making it possible for me to keep doing this, and I appreciate you very much. And you make it worth going live every time. I appreciate you. She keeps buying them because she wants a Sylveon from it. Okay. I'm going to show you something real quick, okay? So this is, okay, go away. This is Kel's Collectibles. I just placed a small little order from here. But this is what you need to look at. This is exclusive for the Chinese market, except you can buy it here. This is only $66.99 for what is called Gem Pack Volume 2. And I have one here. And I'm going to show you what I pulled from it, okay? This has 15 packs with 4 cards per pack in it. And these are, this is an official Pokemon product. Gem Pack Volume 2, they're just releasing Gem Pack Volume 4. But Gem Pack Volume 2 was about Eevee and Evolutions. And the pull rates are so much better. Let me show you this. If you like Evolutions, this is a must-have for collectors. Let's take a look. Oh, here, let's get chat back into this. What's up, chat? Welcome back. So this is, I have yet to add these to the Pokédex. That's why I have them out here. I mean, look at who's on the box. Look at who's on the box. Most card shops you're going to go to are not going to have these in stock. This is supposed to be exclusive for the Chinese market, but you can't get them here. And look what I pulled from it. Sylveon is also my favorite evolution, pretty much. So I was very stoked to get this. But essentially, every single card from here is an evolution. Every card from this. Also Eevee, non-evolved. So some of the most valuable ones are the ones that have these stamps on them. Okay. So that's why those are at the front. The Espeon is my favorite out of the stamped ones. And then you have, in this one, you get V cards as well. So I have the V Max Sylveon that I pulled. But these are awesome as well. And look at the Sylveon V. It is awesome. And then you have Master Ball rarities, which are almost, there's not a single card from this set that isn't worth at least like $1.50. It's crazy what people pay for these at like card shows and stuff. If you get a really good example of it, essentially. Some of the holo patterns are insane, by the way. That's the Holo Stars pattern. You get Pokeball ones, energy, where it has like the no color energy or psychic energy. And then probably my favorite is the rotary pattern, which you'll know it when you see it. There it is. That is exclusive holo pattern for the Chinese market. For you, it's Umbreon. Okay, well, that's the popular choice right there. Umbreon is Umbreon cards are incredibly expensive for that very reason. It is a great evolution. And let me get to the Sylveon cards here. These are just some of the Sylveon cards. If your wife is building a Sylveon collection, these need to be in it. I don't even have a rotary Sylveon card, but yeah. Anyway, that's not all you get from this. VMAX and V and stamped cards. You also have exclusive full art cards you can only get from this set as well. Meaning even more, like less common. That's the wrong button. Here we go. But look at this Sylveon card right here. Come on. And this is all like, this all kind of connects too, in a way. See that? There's the tree. I feel like they go across or something. So fun to open. And from Kel's Collectibles, $66.99 is not bad for this. That's about right. What I actually did, though, to make it even cheaper for me was I got a combination of Gem Packs Volume 1, 2, and 3. And that made it like $55 per box. That is 45 packs of cards, by the way. Wait, what's this? $151 Sea Gathering. Is this Chinese 151? What is this? Look at that Pikachu card. That is so cute. All right. Oh, this is a 151 card. Slim booster box. So how many packs does this have in it? This is not going to have all of 151 in it. They usually will have like maybe 20 different Pokemon, but with all the different rarities to it. Pokeball, Master Ball, Gem Rotary, Gem Stars, Gem Stamped, all of that. And then, of course, the full arts, things like that. There's not, like, I'll show you here. I mean, if you look at this, this was Volume 1. And by the way, this Captain Pikachu card is so dope. Okay? This is the big pull. This is a big chase from this. It's like a $200 card. But you'll notice that there's going to be like 4 Quaxley cards, or five or six Quaxley cards, 5 or 6 Quaxwell cards, Vulpix cards, things like that. So it's going to have like 20 or 30 Pokemon, but just with all the various rarities and holo patterns. Yeah, I got a coworker who told me Umbreon is probably the most expensive rarest to get out of the evolution line of Eevees. Yep. All you got to do is look up Moonbreon and Sunbreon. Those are the two Umbreon cards that are the most sought after. One is from Evolving Skies, and the other one is from Prismatic Evolutions. Or, as they're known otherwise, Evolving Cries and, yeah, Traumatic Delusions. Yeah. Both of those sets are notorious for terrible pull rates. In English, anyway. And furthermore, and that's how you can get PSA 10 Moonbreon and Sunbreons for $5 each. Anyways, hope you absorbed all that information. This was the Fuecoco that I pulled from this, and it is so, so cute. It is so adorable. I didn't get anything crazy from this where it's like worth a lot, but from Gem Pack Volume 3, out of that 3-box set that I got, I pulled this, which is worth $66.86. That's a lot of sixes in that, now that I think about it. But this is probably the cutest Cubone card I have ever seen, and it makes me happy on a just... Cubone is known as the lonely Pokemon, okay? For a reason. The skull that it wears on its head is its mother's. That's apparently every Cubone. But look at this. These two, they found friends in each other. Each one of them found a friend in each other. That is super cute. Okay, lonely Pokemon no more. So yes, that is a very cute card for my Pokédex. I'm super happy to have it. Yeah. So now, as of now, I have 3 languages in my Pokédex: English, Japanese, and Chinese. I really should get some Korean, some Portuguese. I should just get more languages in there. Make it a fully international Pokédex. Again, I think it's 13 languages Pokemon cards are printed in, something like that. So, Lone Wolf, absolutely. And thank you for the super chats. I appreciate it. I just figured I had a good recommendation to make to you, so I would do so. I would probably, if when you think about it, let's make a quick comparison here. Okay. Let's see if on this site, if we go to shop and go to, let's go home here. And, okay, no, stop it. Where's the English Pokemon? They had it. Pokemon, here we go. I don't think you'll even see prismatic evolutions here. I mean, I generally don't get a lot of prismatic evolutions, but wait, there's a man, there's so much about that. These boxes are really good. These boxes are really good, but they're out of stock. These have the jumbo packs in them, which have like 50 cards in a pack, a single pack. 40 cards, 50 cards, something like that. Cubone Patricide. It's the mother's skull, but yeah. Doesn't that mean that any given Marowak can only have one surviving child? Yes, that is correct. It's funny, though, because I think you can breed Marowak, or, yeah, with Ditto, and the Marowak doesn't die? A little confusing. I remember the theory back then was that the offspring of Kangaskhan would stick around their corpse of their parent when they died after, you know, random Pokemon encounters, Pokemon versus Pokemon, Circle of Life, Hakuna Matata, the whole deal, and they'd wear the skull of their parent and turn into Cubone. But then what about Marowak? But back, sure, maybe, I don't know, yeah, Marowak out there existing. But no, let me go here, or let's just go to TCG Player. Go to TCG Player and look up Prismatic Evolutions. Let's see how expensive Prismatic Evolutions is. By the way, the market price on the Sunbreon is $1,121 for that one freaking card. What's in the premium figure collection box? That's a case, though, but I don't know, whatever. Sorry, product type, sealed products. Here we go. I just want a single booster bundle. Give me the price on a single booster bundle. There we go. A single booster bundle that has 6 packs in it is $70 plus $80 shipping. Market price $73.09. 6 booster packs. Now the other option is it Terrastal Festival? This is, I'm looking at. If they even have it. Is there no search function for this site? That's kind of sad, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, I believe Terrastal Festival is the Japanese Prismatic Evolutions. Super Electric Breaker. Surging Sparks. There it is. Okay. So here's another option for you, Lone Wolf, before you go. This is more expensive, okay? But Terrastal Festival is Prismatic Evolutions, but it's the Japanese set. So here's the thing. This is more expensive than the box I opened here, which is this right here is the Mega Dreams EX. These are called high class boxes because the pull rates on these are kind of insane. This is what I got out of this one box in terms of just full arts. And that's not even taking into consideration the fact that you're guaranteed in these boxes essentially an EX in every pack. Oh, that's another full art that I keep forgetting to put in a thing. This was, yeah. So when you look at the fact that this has 10 packs with 10 cards each in it, and it is 140, it is a lot. However, versus a $73 booster bundle, which is 6 packs, that has Prismatic Evolutions pull rates, it might be worth it. If you want to compare pull rates, that's what I was doing earlier. Out of an Ascended Heroes ETB, which is this. That's this right here. But in this, I got all of these. Okay? Illustration rares, Mega Attack Rare, all of that. This is what I pulled out of a more expensive ETB in English. Okay? English Pokemon kind of sucks, man. Kind of sucks. We really do not get the same treatment because we allow gambling. So that right there, this right here is this is Prismatic Evolutions. And there are those chase cards. And there is that Sylveon SIR, or as they call it in Japan, an SAR. Well, also, if each mother can only have one child, the population would decrease by 50% with every generation. The math ain't math unless they reproduce asexually. Well, I mean, they lay eggs in Pokemon. Even the mammals hatch from eggs. I mean, look, the story of Arceus is first there was nothing, then there was an egg, and from it hatched Arceus. That's the Pokemon lore. That's the creation myth for Pokemon. So even God hatched from an egg in Pokemon. So I don't know. Math versus lore. Words. Math versus lore. I don't know. Oh man, the Raging Moon is so sick. Oh, man. I didn't know they had these in stock. Oh, each box, by the way, guarantees an SAR. Every box guarantees an SAR. Which that's what we're looking at here. These are the SARs. Excuse me, chat. One moment. Sorry, chat. Just a minute. 1 second. Sorry, chat. 1 second. It's just me a second here. 1 second. Sorry, chat. What's up, Ron Ball? How's it going? Okay, real quick, we got to see how many more high-class boxes are there because they are the way. I already did Shiny Treasure. I know we were looking at this before. A lot of these are just gone, like just out of stock, so it doesn't matter. We've already looked at this. Okay. Anyways. I know nothing about cards, but I like shiny things. Beware then. Beware. So Pokemon answers the question, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Yeah, Cherokee, it was an egg, and then it was God. Hope this helps. My wife asking me to ask you any good packs for full art Cynthia cards. Okay, here's how you figure that out. I will show you. So if you want to see that, you would go to TCG Player. This is a pretty good site for this. And just put in Cynthia. And then you go to product type and cards. And then you would then look at which is my favorite one. And then you look, okay, it comes in Destined Rivals. Now, like this one right here is an SIR. This is extremely hard to get. But yeah, and you can see by the value, it's pretty valued there. There is a this Cynthia Spirit Tomb in Ascended Heroes, by the way. This is in the latest set, Ascended Heroes. And this is an illustration rare, not an SAR or SIR. SIR. So it's not a secret illustration rare or special. Is it special illustration rare? I always mix those two up. This is an illustration rare. The pull rates on these are better than SIRs, obviously. But this is a great Cynthia card. And Ascended Heroes is the current set. Does that make it cheap to rip? No, but it is what will be getting stocked at your Walmarts, and card shops should get them fairly regularly, but then you're paying market price. Destined Rivals, though, does have Cynthia's Garchomp, which is, there's several versions of it. There's going to be this one. There's going to be the one that is not gold. And then there's going to be the SIR, which is the hardest one to pull. To give you an idea, there is a YouTuber that I watch who goes by Purple Cliff. He has ripped over 800 packs of Destined Rivals trying to pull this one card and has not pulled it. So, yeah. This is someone who has ripped over 800 packs. Now, of course, the way that chances are, the way that they keep you doing this is, well, you could just open one pack and get it. If you do that, you go play the lottery right away. That was your lucky day. That is your lucky day. But essentially, what your wife should do, and I'm glad you asked this because there are a lot of really good Cynthia cards out there, is just check. Destined Rivals also has Cynthia's Roserade. This is another really good Cynthia card. Now, in other older sets, you'll find things like Cynthia's Ambition. That is in Sword and Shield, Brilliant Stars. Destined Rivals, this is the other Cynthia's Garchomp card here, by the way. However, here's what I would do. What promo was this in? This is a promo card. What was it from? Sometimes you just get a box or something that will have it as a promo, or you can just get this card for $3.60. But I'll tell you, if your wife is trying to collect Cynthia cards, like get a Cynthia master set, right? Like where you have a binder with every card with Cynthia in it, you got a lot of work on your hands there. But I can encourage that. That's a cool collection. Oh, you know Purple Cliff? Yeah. Well, then you've probably watched those Destin Rivals videos. It is hard to watch. My suggestion is to not, that's the wrong button. What am I doing? I meant to press this. Here we go. My suggestion is to not get caught up trying to pull one card. Like if you're dedicated to like, I have to pull this, I have to pull it myself. That's a good way to have a bad time. Like, yeah, like Purple Cliff. But yeah, there's a lot of good Cynthia cards out there, and some of these are cards that you can get again for like $3. You know, it doesn't have to, or even if it's a nicer one like this gold one. This one is $29.37 on market price. There you go. This Cynthia's Ambition is insanely cool. It is from Crown Zenith, which had a subset, the Galarian Gallery. Okay. This card is so sick. One of the coolest Cynthia cards ever. And the market price is $17. And you can just buy it right there. Shipping included, 17 bucks. Done. But I know that chasing a certain card has its ups and downs. And if that's something that you're doing, that's cool too. Like, I'm not going to try to like take away from that at all. Just to say it can be pretty rough and expensive. There are some cheat sheets, like getting things like Japanese sets, things like that have better pull rates. There is a Japanese set for Destin Rivals. So let's talk about that real quick. Go to shop and we go to Japanese Pokemon cards here. Okay, I don't think they have the high class boxes, right? Which is what I showed you for Terrestrial Festival. I don't think they have that for Destin Rivals. However, you can get these. These are booster boxes with 30 cards, 30 packs, with 5 cards per pack. But it'll be kind of split up. This is the one, Heatwave Arena, in which you can get the Cynthia's Garchomp. Okay? This is, again, 30 packs, 5 cards per pack, pretty solid pull rates. And it's $121.99. $121.99. Now, is a card in Japanese? Yes. Does that make it worth less money on the market? Yeah, I'll show you. Let's see. So this is $180.77 for Cynthia's Garchomp on the Japanese market. Or $172 is the market price. Wow, it dipped down to $163.97. Wow, those charts are so misleading. Now let's look at this in, so about $172 is the market value. $196 is the market value in English. So it's not a huge difference. Wow, 800 bucks. I would just buy the card for 150. That's the thing is, for Purple Cliff, it's content. I mean, let me find it. Hold up. Oh, I want to show y'all something real quick. If you're ever wondering why I pull a Regirock EX and I go like all right, it's right here. They just make the weirdest sounds, okay? That's why. That is why. Now you're in on the joke. But no, here's what I was going to look up. Yeah. That's not a happy face. So it's 100 plus 100. It's just there's so many videos. So for Purple Cliff, it's a ton of content. Do they have a Mega Attack Rare Rayquaza card? I don't know. Yes, they do. And it actually goes back to XY Ancient Origins and Roaring Skies. Now, is that in the new set? I don't know. They're probably saving that for a set later in the year, maybe. But yeah, as you can see, these are pretty valuable. Market price on the one from Ancient Origins is $883. And the market price on the EX, this is the shiny full art. The standard full art from Roaring Skies is $318. So, yeah, no, not 280. Like, if you look at that 280, that is a damaged card. So that's why it says from that price. The market value on a, hold on, that's a damaged holofoil. The standard, as in near mint, is going to be $883.35 ungraded. So if you want to look at these, heavily played, let's go to the 4 here. And then you have lightly played, moderately played. Near mint is $1,000. Oh, this is the one you have? If that's in really good shape. Okay, hold on. So a PSA 10, the last one that sold for $6,000. Now a grade 7 sold for $648. So that is lower than market price ungraded. You basically have to get a grade 9 or higher to gain value by grading it. Graded cards, not my area of expertise, but that is something I know. There are certain times where you do not want to grade a card, and I'm going to give you an example right now. I've mentioned this before, but the best pull I ever had, of course, was this right here, okay? That is my Zekrom EX SIR, essentially. And I pulled this card from my first Black Bolt ETB from the first pack. It was absolutely insane, right? But if we get a good look at it, look at those borders. You can barely tell. There we go. Slightly thicker border on the right side. That's probably a 9. And it continues here. Same border, slightly thicker on this side than on this side. Top and bottom, perfectly even. Perfectly even. But side to side, it is not perfect. So that is such a sick card. Basically, if I were to sell this thing ungraded, it would pay for the entire order of sealed product that I placed today. The entire thing. And from that order I placed today, I'm going to get a lot of content. Okay. So that to me is why that is the reasoning why I don't have that card in my Pokédex. So let's go back to this. If we look up this card, a PSA 10 is worth $925. The current market value, it was at almost $500 when I pulled it. The market value has been going down kind of steadily, right? Or was it was like 450, something like that. Here we go. Yeah, about 450. Now the market value ungraded, it has gone down to 346. Okay. If I get a grade 9, which it costs money to grade a card, it goes up by like $10. If, however, it goes 1 point up, a full point up, it more than doubles in value and goes to $925. $925 at a PSA 10. Now, PSA has been getting some flack lately for being absolute corrupt jerks because they have a monopoly on card grading. So, oh, you might be like, oh, just go to Beckett then. Yeah, they bought out Beckett. That's what a monopoly is. Oh, we'll just get it graded with CGC, or those don't sell for as much. They just don't sell for as much. Why do you think CGC not listed here? Or tag not even listed here? What does this mean? Can we add? Okay, actually it is. A tag 10 sells for more. Hold. Beckett does sell for more. Hey, hold on. Why are the PSA ones going down in value? Why is it lower value? This is, hold on, you can't see this. I'm sorry. Here you go. Oh, a Beckett 10 black, perfect scoring on this, sold for $6,000. But getting that with the left and right border being not exactly perfect, that's just not going to happen. But CGC pristine 10, $1,150. Maybe I'll send it off to them. I have cards with hundreds of graded, but grading would cost more than it's worth. Yep. So 5 to 7. So a grade 7 would be 648. Oh, wow. This thing shot up in value. Current raw price has it at 409. I mean, if you get a grade 7, you're gaining a couple $100. But if you get it, I don't know, let me see what we got here. A grade 5 would be 389. You lose a little bit. A grade 6 goes up to 550. A grade 7, 648. But grading cards, now is such a rough time for grading cards. If I don't know, Lone Wolf, where you're at, but if there is a place where you are, if you're in a place where they have card shows, oftentimes you'll have like tag or PSA show up there. Get their advice on it. See what they say. How do you know that they don't keep your really good possible 10 card and swap it with a less better one? I have too many trust issues sending something like that out. Lol, sorry. DJK, look up some of the recent stories. PSA has been absolutely Not good lately. It's been really bad. I'm curious. Let me see. So I pulled this one recently. No, that's not the one. I didn't pull that one. That would be awesome. No, this one. No, that's $1,000 card right off the bat. This one was 125 when Ascended Heroes first came out, down to 66.33. A PSA 10 for this is $520. The first early on PSA 10 sold for 700. What about other grading services? They're pretty similar. And that card is in really good shape. What else did I pull? Let me see. Let me think about the SIRs that I've pulled. What about that Cubone card? Chinese Cubone card. Yeah, PSA 10, 222. Ungraded, $70. Yeah, that's not a huge swing right there. Still, awesome card. Love this thing. Wait, hold on. It doesn't show the... Nihil Zero. Did I pull this from Nihil Zero? I did. I pulled it from Nihil Zero. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. That's right. That reminds me, I wanted to rip more Nihil Zero today. I guess I should probably get to ripping some packs because I've been kind of boring here, just kind of like talking about cards. Sorry. This is why I don't get into the value of cards. I probably have a bunch of cards that I could sell at this point that are in my Pokédex. And I make back some of what I've spent for sure, but not erase it. And also, I want those things. I want those cards for myself and for my Pokédex. So what do we think? I've got more on the way, so I can open some. Especially can be worth Austin, Texas. Yeah, they have card shows there all the time. Not all the time, but like if they're gonna have them, that's one of the places in Texas they will have them. Especially if it can be worth 5 to 6K and they give you a 2K one and pocket that 4K. Like, come on, you know it probably happens. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I'd do anything like that. I'm just always gracious as much as possible. Okay. I would say just look up the recent controversies with PSA because that stuff has been happening. I'm very scared to send anything to PSA. I really don't want to do that. How about this? Yep. Not worth much. 568. You know why? Because it's not Gengar. And if it's an evolution, it's not worth much. You know why? Because it's not Umbreon. I do have that Gengar card, though. That one would be pretty good graded. It's in really good shape. Okay. Actually, let's go back here. I like the transition from here to here. I think that looks good. I think I want to do, I like doing these as a mega pack. I know that is annoying to sit through. I'm sorry. Speaking of, there's one on the 28th here. Is here Austin? Where? Over where? Where is that? I want to go to a card show. I need more card show. We have one video coming out. That's the first card show I went to. Oh, San Antonio. Oh, I think I can make it to that. That'd be fun. And then I can see San Antonio has, by the way, my favorite shop in San Antonio is, what is it? Collectors Club? What was it called? I have it in my list here. Let me see. Cards and Collector. No, that's, no, hold on. White Flare ETB. Where did I get that from? Collectors Club. Yes, Collectors Club. I like Collectors Club. It's a really nice place in San Antonio. Their stock for that Shanala is where I got the premium figure collection, Celebrations premium figure collection, which was so freaking good. That right here. I got 17 new catches for that. 17 new Pokemon from that. It was crazy. It was so good. Was it 17 new? Wow. And 6 upgrades. One of the biggest ones that I've done. I guess I combined the blisters and booster bundle for Journey Together, but that's where I got most of my Journey Together stuff from. Wow, really? So how are they getting any business then? That'd be like how NVIDIA did dirty with the 9 gig variant of the 5050s. What? 9 gig variant? I don't remember exactly. Sure, there's better examples could have been used, but yeah, that's terrible. I mean, yeah, I mean, there. What was it? The GT 1030s was a thing too. Anyways. Okay, let me start again. I've really been enjoying Nihil Zero, the new set that's going to be perfect order soon. And because we're going to be getting Ninja Spinner, which is the newer Japanese set, pretty shortly here, I think it's time to open more of this 30-pack booster box that I've got. We're going to get 10 packs of these and make a 50-card mega pack. I also have more of these on the way. So I need to get through this box. So we're doing a mega pack right now. Okay, let's make a mega pack. Hold on, where's RGB? Come back, buddy. All right, I need you to hang out for this. I need a little luck. But yeah, I've gotten some pretty good pulls out of this. I got the Mega Clefable SAR out of this. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I got the Mega Clefable SAR out of this. And that is just like one of the best Clefable cards you can get. So I was happy to pick that up. But let's see what else we can pick up here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All right. So for those watching the live stream, settle in. This is going to take a little bit. What's up, Craigum? How's it going? Yeah, for those watching the live stream, settle in. This does take a bit. But for you watching the short on YouTube, see you in just a second.
Ooh, I shouldn't have pulled it like that, but I didn't cut a card. Don't worry. Let's just settle all of these real quick. I don't know when you're going to see this, by the way, but right now, this box, this 30 pack with 5 cards per pack booster box of Japanese cards is only like $68 on Kel's Collectibles right now, which is so good. And no, we're not sponsored by Kel's Collectibles, but I think we should be. So you guys remember how we were looking at that colorware site before with the custom microphones? Yeah. Oh, what the heck? When did it do that? Did it catch any of me talking earlier? When did it do that? Please tell me. Also, please don't judge me for having a mess. Do you know how much mess this added to everything? Just while you're unpacking cards. Okay, good. This, like, I already had a mess of technology stuff in here, and then adding Pokemon card pack ripping to this did not help. That's for sure. I will get it cleaned up as soon as I'm back on my chronic fatigue syndrome treatment. All right. Thanks, DJK. Appreciate it. Looked like I was just putting cards up my sleeve. No, I'm just pulling up my sleeves. Calm down. All right, let's get into it. We're going to rush through these. Let's see what we get near the back there where the rares are going to be. I've got pretty much all of these commons and uncommons. That's going to make it a little annoying for when Perfect Order comes out, because basically it's going to be all the same cards, maybe a few new ones, but mostly in just like the illustration rares and SIRs. Okay. None of this is going to be new for the Pokédex. Oh. Interesting. Okay. All right. I also find it interesting that very few trainer cards in these booster boxes and energies. Okay, we got the fossilized poop. I guess it heard me and wanted to prove me wrong. Okay, so Chen Pao Hollow. Rantrum. Okay. Volcanion. Yo, did we actually find a sick Probopass card? Dang, look at that. Right up the nostrils. That's great. Probopass, everybody's favorite Pokemon. No, that's awesome. I'll take it. Got a cool Gengar there. Okay, Yveltal EX. Another Gengar. Okay, all right. Aromatisse, Shaman, Sky, Fly Swatter of all things. Okay. No, dude, that's freaking gorgeous. Hold on, I gotta check this thing. Hold up. That is freaking beautiful, dude. Is it Auroras? Is that what's, I think it's Auroras, right? Yeah, Auroras. The Auroras art rare. That is gorgeous. I love the colors on this. It's almost a little muted, but that is beautiful. Okay. And that's a really sick card too. Lumio City. I don't know what the card is called, but that is really, really cool. Okay. I really like the item cards like this, but that's a stadium, right? That is so sick. Okay, we got two really good art rares here. We take those. Oh, that's the wrong kind of, there we go. So, you know what? If you're gonna have, you have to have a Probopass in your Pokedex. That is one of the coolest ones I've seen. And of course, Yveltal EX for the old EX collection, which I did just open a high class box of Mega Dream. So that's a ton of EXs. There's like 10 EXs in there. But there you go. Not a bad haul for 50 cards right there for 10 packs of 5 cards each. Not bad. We've got 10 packs left of this. We've got 10 packs of Nihil Zero left for this box. We're going to do one more mega pack before the rest of them come in and before we get Ninja Spinner. And of course, Perfect Order eventually coming out in English. But yeah, hit subscribe, hit follow if you want to see more of this as we keep making the best Pokédex that ever was. See you in the next one. All right. And if you were wondering, is he going to do the rest of those? Yes, of course. Yo, Lone Wolf, you can just ask a question. You don't have to. Thank you for the super chat, Lone Wolf. I appreciate that. Thank you. Got a PC question. Which motherboard is better in your opinion? X870E or RG Strix X870E? Is there much difference besides brand? I mean, I personally favor Gigabyte motherboards over Asus because Gigabyte is more generous with I/O, but the X870 era has been bad for I/O kind of across the board. Also, Gigabyte usually gives you 2 PCIe slots on the bottom, whereas ROG boards generally give you 1. So it comes down to what are you using the motherboard for? If you're going to be streaming and stuff, you want the one that has more USB ports on the back and better PCIe slots for putting in things like internal capture cards, stuff like that. If you're going to be using it just for gaming, or if you're say you're going to be using it for video editing, then you want more storage options. If you're going to be using it just for gaming, it doesn't really matter. Any of them are going to be fine. I already did that. I meant to do top loaders. What am I doing here? You want to see the rest of that box? Y'all better stick around. I don't need 4 because that's just an EX. Quote PM7 and MNJ TV Yveltal. I don't know the quote, but I do watch their stuff. Not bad. Not bad for those for that mega pack, but we're doing one more. It's funny how I was like, there's no like trainer cards in here. And then I immediately get the fossilized poop trainer card. What's the deal with that? Anybody fill out the form? That's a nope. They say Arceus instead of Arceus. Some people say Arceus, and that's probably correct. But Arceus is what has always made sense to me. It's the same way in Super Metroid or Metroid in general. It's the Varia suit because it was a mistranslation from barrier suit in Japanese, right? However, I call it Varia suit because I always have since I was a kid, and try to unlearn something you've been doing since you were a kid. It doesn't happen. All right, it's time to finish off the last of this Nihil Zero box. I do have more of these coming in, but I've been loving this set. And I don't know. I feel like I might be tired of this set by the time Perfect Order comes out, maybe. I hope not. There should be some fresh cards for Perfect Order. We'll see. We'll see how Pokemon handles that. But 10 packs, that means 5 cards per pack, 50 cards. And we are going to speed through this to get to those rare cards at the back. We did pretty good on the last one. 2 art rares, an EX, and other stuff. What else did we get? I just put it away. But yeah, we did pretty good last time. It's time to finish off this box, though. Okay, you know the drill. It's a mega pack. That means if you're here in chat watching this live, there's going to be a little bit of hangouts here while I get these all opened up and sorted out. But if you're watching the video, see you in a second. All right. So much pack trash. Yay. I actually have, you know, those like the Lowe's bucket, like the big, like multiple gallon bucket. I have that here for pack trash, and then I have to empty it out. Pack trash, it's a lot. It's a lot of garbage. I hate it. It's more of a joke when they announce it, so it's not a mispronounce on purpose. Got it. Okay. Almost there. Home stretch. This Nihil Zero box I actually picked up when I was picking up my first Ascended Heroes ETB on the 20th when they launched. So I picked this up. They basically limited how much Ascended Hero stuff you could get, but you could buy other Pokemon stuff while you were there. And I was like, ooh, y'all got Nihil Zero for that? Okay, yeah, I'm getting a box. Yeah, thank you. All right, there we go. I could just not show these. In fact, that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep these right there. And we're just going to go ahead and do the commons and uncommons first. All right. We're just keeping the potential hits down there. We're just going to do the commons and uncommons. Let's just speed through it. Okay. Doublade, Baneri. And that's the footprint of the thing that made the poop fossil. I don't know, whatever. Halucha. There it is. The footprint of what left that behind. Sure. Anything interesting here? Not really. That's why we separate them. Oh, there we go. Okay. There was a seal there. And let's get to these rear cards here. The rares, essentially, or the potential for them. Let's go. Ooh, okay. We got Meowth EX. All right. Aurorus. Aegislash. Okay. Hollow. Come on. Don't hold out on me. Quit holding out on me. Okay, we're almost at the end here. What the heck? Oh my goodness, look at this Dedenne. Yes. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I love cards like this because like it's gonna be amazing for that spot in the Pokédex. That's perfect. Yes, thank you very much. I love this set. And if you're there watching this thinking, oh, but that's not worth so much money. I'm trying to build the coolest Pokédex ever. That's what this is about. And this helps with that. Especially, some people have their cute collections. This would fit right in for that. So that's going to be awesome. My first really nice Dedenne card. So we love that. And there you go. That's it for these sets. This is what I pulled from the second mega pack, which will be the video just before this. If you missed that, go watch it. But spoilers incoming. Here you go. These boxes are great, and you can get them for a pretty good price right now. So if you're trying to build a cool Pokédex, sure. There's going to be a lot of Pokemon in this set, in commons and uncommons you might not have. But really, the hit rates are pretty dang good. Oh, I already did that. Let me just get a single. Yeah, so the last one was better before this. But yeah, that's going to be, those are 3 awesome entries for a Pokedex. Love it. Yeah, the Meowth is great. My favorite Meowth card is the one that I got from the Chinese Gem Pack Volume 3. It is an awesome card. I'll show it here. You can see. This one. This doesn't even really show how beautifully reflective and how deep the colors are on it, but it is such a good Meowth card. And this is exclusive to the Chinese market. But yeah, I was able to snag it from a Gem Pack Volume 3. It is one of my favorite cards in my Pokédex. Like period. Oh, I should ask, actually, do y'all want me to play Pokopia on stream at some point? It's pretty fun, but it's definitely not the normal content. Thanks for the PC answer. Just not familiar with all the number difference between models. Never made sense to me, so just looking for knowledge on it. If anything, I would say stick with X870 or X870E. Don't look, even though you could do X670E, Lone Wolf, there are benefits to X870E in terms of things like guaranteeing USB type USB 4, PCIe Gen 5 on the primary PCIe slot, things like that. It is worth it overall. It's a great chill game for low energy streams. Speaking of which, we're going to actually raid Silver Lugia here in a second, so stick around. Who is playing Pokopia? Wait a minute. Okay, no, Silver is not playing Pokemon Pokopia, but is apparently playing Fire Red versus Leaf Green, but left the topic on Pokemon Pokopia. Shinala, maybe Silver's mod should look into that. One of Silver's mods maybe needs to look into that. I don't know. But still, Fire Red, Leaf Green, awesome. Now available on the Switch. I'm going to be picking one of those up, yeah. But they're doing a shiny only challenge. So no wonder it's fossilized. Footprint was left in the winter while the poop was clearly found in the summer. Well, fossils take a little longer than that, to be clear. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to be escorting Shinala Cerberus over to Silver Lugia's channel to fix the category on there real quick because it is not Pokopia I'm seeing on the screen, but some classic Pokemon games being played. Thank you all so much for watching and hanging out. I'll see you on Tuesday for more. Until then, take care.
Let's go, nerds.